Welcome to SM Battle Reports and to this 2,000 point match play game between Crimson Fists and the Bugs.
Hello SN community, someone's touching my leg. Welcome back to SN Studio for another video battle report. And what a battle report we have. Finally, for you, Mr. Winters, the Great Devourer, has travelled many light years over to Gibraltar, to the Rock, just to get revenge for a stamping of the hat.
A stamping of the hat.
That was defiled upon.
This shall not go unpunished.
That's so good.
That's so good. I have set up the terrain to make it fair, and additionally I have decided on the mission. And the mission was, I've got it up there, surround and destroy. Sounds quite Tyranid-y.
Thank you.
We have the High Fleet with us. High Fleet, I'll think of a good name later for the High Fleet.
Kraken. It's High Fleet Kraken.
Okay, it's High Fleet Kraken for now. But in the red corner, weighing in at about 300 hobnobs,
yes,
we have Mr. Winters SEO.
Yes.
Welcome.
So thanks.
Welcome.
Thanks for having me.
And
it's great to be here. I want to thank my family. I'd like to thank God.
Sponsors, yeah.
I'd like to
Nike.
thank my producer.
Your producer. Jay-Z's been doing some great work recently. And in the blue corner, weighing in at, what actually do you weigh?
78, maybe?
What's that in stone?
I have no idea.
Okay.
78 kilos.
78 kilos. We have Captain Pardo of the Crimson Fists, who lay down the gauntlet so stylishly.
It was stylish. It was a good video.
It dragged you here.
Yes.
It did.
It worked. The summons worked.
On the hat.
It worked. It actually worked. He's here.
We're going to be playing on this beautiful board, which is kind of like an Imperial outpost, maybe with... maybe let's add some fluff, because I know Mr. Winters is very good at the narrative. So the narrative is that there was a lost beacon was from this Imperial outpost,
right,
that was out in the distance,
yes,
and then in Imperium Nihilus, whatever it's called, in the dark part of the Imperium,
right,
and the distress call. One distress call was put through, one bleep, which was just said send help, which is enough for the Crimson Fists.
Here we are.
Here they are. They came along, and then they found bugs.
Bugs! It's a bug planet. It's an ugly planet.
Such a trooper, I love it.
Yeah.
So, without further ado, I know you don't want to hear me. You want to hear the list. You want to hear the carnage that will ensue. So let's start off with Mr. Winters SEO. Can you take us through your army, please, sir?
Yes, I have bought almost 2,000 points of High Fleet Kraken because I left a model at home.
Ah, you did. Let's give him one.
Thank you, Pardo. Now I have got 2,000 points of High Fleet Kraken.
It's good we have Broodlords here.
Because now the Broodlord has joined the thing.
Yes.
High Fleet Kraken have 3d6 when they advance, and they can fall back and still charge. You pick the highest. 3d6 pick the highest.
It's true.
And
he's not cheating. He's saying
and there's the Broodlord.
He's there now.
I have a battalion.
Ta-da.
Now.
Like, you only had one thing to bring, an army. And you forget part of it.
Well, in the middle of packing my army, I was packing a few other bits and pieces.
Hobnobs.
But yeah, hobnobs and things. So I may have forgot to stick them in the bag. These things happen. So a single battalion.
Yes.
The backbone of the army relies on the Broodlord and 2 units of 15 Gene Stealers running up the forward as quick as they can, and I've given the Broodlord the Resonance Barb, so he's got an additional psychic player and +1 to cast.
Beautiful.
And he's going to have the Lure and Smite, and the Lure is from the Blood of Battle book, which allows him to point at any unit. Interestingly enough, it hasn't got any range on it. You could point at something on the other side of the table.
Oh.
And every Tyranid unit that charges the unit that you put that power on can reroll charges. So the idea is the Broodlord and the Gene Stealers zip up the board, you pick on a unit, you re-roll on that unit, and then hopefully tag another unit nearby as well.
Nice. Okay, that sounds pretty...
Tyranid.
Yeah, Tyranid.
Yeah, and while the Broodlord and the Gene Stealers are doing all their nom stuff, then you've got all the shooting and resilience in the backfield, because all the Broodlords and the Gene Stealers, they all have a 5-up invulnerable save.
Right. Of course.
All the Zoanthropes and Neurothrope have a 3-up invulnerable save. And then instead of a Warlord trait, you swap out the Warlord trait to put a 5-up invulnerable save on the big weapon beasts as well.
Wow, which are needed when you have las cannons on the opposing side.
So essentially, everything in the army has an invulnerable save, either 5-up or 3-up, except for the Hive Guard.
Okay.
But they can hide out of line of sight and shoot round corners.
Sorry.
You okay?
Yep.
You're right.
I'm okay.
I think it's fear.
It
Probably.
sounds like fear to me. So everything has an invulnerable save except for the stuff that doesn't, and they can hide out of line of sight and not get shot anyway.
Nice.
And except for a small unit of bugs, 14 bugs there to fill out the battalion.
I love that.
Okay?
That's quite.
So the weapon beasts, the T-Fexes with rupture cannons, they form some shooting.
Yes.
The Hive Guard with impaler cannons, there's some shooting. And essentially the Zoanthropes with their smite bombs, they're shooting as well.
Yeah.
They're moving and shooting. And instead of rolling to wound and rolling, they're just, it's a shooting list with some forward punch.
I love it. I love the idea of Tyranids are just shooting smaller bits of Tyranid at people.
Yeah.
While then trying to eat them at the same time.
Yeah.
And they got mind bullets. The 3-up invulnerable save, I think in 9th edition is huge now. Because not everything has 3-up invulnerable save anymore.
No, not really.
It used to be a lot more things, I would say, but now like it's becoming more rarity.
Storm shields are now 4-up.
Yeah, right. So like anyway,
which is good.
But that's a nasty list. I'm glad you brought the Tyranid to swarm to fill the rock, and then devour it, pick it clean, of Crimson Fist goodness. So let's go over. This is a lot of pressure on you.
Crimson Fists.
It's such a you got it. It's not very strong. Like a war stance, is it, or war cry? The rolling hands and the
It's not
right. Is that as a Crimson Fist? Do you think that's very?
No,
it's just happy.
Anyway,
little
yeah, exactly.
You get a
Little
pot of
T-Rex
red paint
hands.
and dump your fist in it.
Okay, I'll change it for next
That's
time.
what it needs to be.
Change it for next
Yeah.
time.
I'll change it.
Anyway, you're here to bring the punch.
Yeah.
You called this out. You called Mr. Winters.
You did.
Thousands of miles.
Yes.
To come right here,
Thousands.
which he kindly did.
I did.
He's here.
And now you're going to fight him.
And
Yes.
now I am fighting him.
And now you bring Space Marines.
And I bring Space Marines and the new Codex,
Okay.
which is pretty good. Still good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Still good.
Let's take us through your army, sir.
Okay, so I've got 2,000 points on the nose today, which is pretty good. I haven't had a 2,000 point list on the nose for a long time. I was missing a couple of points. So yeah, a battalion to start with. Well, no, a battalion and just a battalion, not to start with.
And to end with.
And to end with, yes. So, 2 HQs in the battalion. I've got a Librarian, a Primaris Librarian, Cole, and I've brought Pedro Kantor himself, Chapter Master of the Crimson Fists. When I'm fighting something like this, he has to be here. It's a big grudge match.
What do you mean
It's
when you're
winters.
fighting something like this?
Like this, not this.
What horde you
You're
mean?
nice.
Like this.
You're nice. I like you.
Thanks.
So for his Warlord trait, he is bringing the specific Warlord trait from the Crimson Fist. It's called Stoic Defender, which grants everybody within 6 inches that doesn't have Defenders of Humanity get Defenders of Humanity to get objectives secured. And if they already have it, each model in the unit counts as 2.
Okay.
And then for the free relic, I've given him
He's not listening.
the Eye
He
of...
doesn't care.
He doesn't care.
He doesn't care.
The Eye of Hypno.
What?
So what that does is it grants, basically makes a Primaris model a lieutenant.
Okay.
So it grants everybody within 6 inches reroll 1s. Any core units reroll 1. So I've had to spend an extra CP because it's an Imperial Fist, not a Crimson Fist relic. So I have to pay an extra CP to get that relic to use.
What do Crimson Fists do anyway? What's their chapter thing?
So the
Like
chapter
sixes
thing,
explode or
the
something.
chapter thing is any bolt weapon explode in 6s. So
Right.
you generate an extra hit.
And just for people that may not know what explode means,
Is you get
Or
an extra,
hit.
an extra hit.
an extra hit.
A 6 to hit is 2 hits.
Is 2 hits,
So it's
basically.
really good against bugs and things.
Yeah,
and
and
board
there's a
armies.
stratagem which is called Bolter Drill, which if I use that on that unit, you get 2 extra hits on 6s.
So what now?
Yeah.
Okay, and then they also +1 to
What do you mean
hit.
then they also?
And then they also get +1 to hit if they're firing at a unit with double the 5 models more than them. That's it.
You need more bugs.
Yeah. Before they used to get in combat, but they've been nerfed.
So on it sounds like the perfect anti-horde killer.
Maybe.
They're the perfect everything. I've played these guys so many times, and they just, if you bring lots of vehicles or like demon engines, they just smash them. If you bring hordes, they just smash them.
I've got that, yeah.
It's
a damn happy.
I'm actually rooting for you, Winters.
Thanks.
I don't want to say it,
I'm rooting for me.
but I'm actually rooting for Winters to defeat him because I'm tired of the Crimson Fist. Okay,
how many times have you beaten him? Come on, give me some confidence here. How many times?
I've beaten him once.
How many times?
About
no, add them up.
Games.
Add them all up.
Once.
How many more than one though? How many more?
No, just the one.
God damn.
Just
True story.
Just the one.
True story. Okay, moving on to the troops. And we've got 5 units.
What do you mean once?
Of intercessors, 4 units of 5 intercessors, and then I've got a bigger squad of 8. Just to make good use of the chapter master rule and a couple of stratagems. Rapid fire is one of the new ones in the book, which is pretty cool for intercessors. Moving on to elites, we've got a lot of elites. We've got 2 Invictor warsuits with the incendium cannon, so the flamer cannon. And then we've got the 2 aggressors, 2 aggressor squads of. Oh, he's breaking my models.
No, he's breaking his own model.
Okay. And then I've got 2 units of aggressors, 2 units of 3 aggressors.
Okay.
I think for the points now, they're not really worth it because they've lost a lot. They've lost the advance and still shoot with no penalty, and they've lost the
How
double.
many points are they now, aggressive?
40 points each, is it?
40 points for toughness, 5, 3.
I think
wounds.
it's 40 points without the grenades on the top.
And their Primaris keyword for transhuman.
Yeah.
They're still great.
They're still good, but there's better options.
What's better than an aggressor?
Eradicators.
Eradicators.
These bikes are better now as well.
For the volume, the output volume, really? Because the volume, the thing about the aggressors is that a redunculous amount of output.
Yeah. It was
now they still have.
It was silly before.
They still have a silly amount of output.
Yeah, they still. But you're paying the points now. At least, I still think there's better things to take instead of them. But look, I haven't painted. There's not much new painted.
I'm not disagreeing. I'm just wondering what else has still got that volume of output that aggressives have.
No, I
haven't looked at it.
Yeah, they're still broken.
Yeah,
they're still broken.
More or less.
Unit 3 wiped out 20 odd acolytes the other day.
Maybe they're over. Yeah, exactly. So maybe they're overcosted, but the volume of firepower that 3 of them can put down is
still a lot.
Stupid.
It's still crazy.
Yeah. Moving over to more elite choices, we've got 2 relic contemptors with 4 las cannons each.
4 to cheese.
Yeah, basically. They don't have the core keywords yet, so I can't re-roll anything.
Hopefully they won't.
With them, hopefully they won't.
Well, just consider fluff-wise.
Relic shouldn't be core.
Right? They shouldn't be core. Because a core is a mainstay of an army.
The Contemptor Dreadnought is core.
Yeah.
And in the Codex.
Yeah, relic shouldn't. That probably won't get it anyway. But we'll see what happens.
I hope they don't for my sake.
I think the last
thing
things now.
They don't have core either.
No, they don't have core. No,
because they're not dreadnoughts.
No. And then lastly, we've got 2 fast attack slots, 2 outrider squads, newly painted. Big thanks to our friend Barry Watkins. We've got his Instagram name just below. Make sure you go and follow him. He's done a massive favor. He painted that really quickly. He sent them over to Winters' house, and Winters has brought them over just specifically for the game.
I nearly didn't bring them here. I knew it would have made Pardo cry.
It would have. Yeah. So outriders, I really like them. They give movability. They get board control. They shoot. They hit really hard in combat, especially against the horde list. They've got 6 attacks each when they charge. So yeah, I like them a lot. Toughness 5 as well. So yeah, that's my list.
Outriders or Inceptors?
Outriders.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Why?
They move 14 inches.
So Inceptors move 10 and they fly.
See, but they're more expensive, aren't they?
I think Outriders are a little bit more expensive. I think it's 120 points for a unit of Inceptors, 135
maybe, but they just hit so hard in combat.
In combat they do, and they've got more wins.
-1 as well, -2 if it's turn 4. I like them. The first time I'm using them, so let's see how it goes.
Right. That's the 2 armies. This is like a childhood dream. I'm super excited. In fact, when I was a kid, I was eating my cornflakes, and I had a vision about this. I had a vision about a man in a flat cap. An evil tyrant that landed onto this planet, and there was a stoic, smaller, angrier defender that was gonna, like David and Goliath, That's exactly what it is. But
Is it?
you're Goliath, apparently.
Okay.
Yeah, he is Goliath. But like, no one wants to lose this game. Like, you don't want little kids going, "You lost that game."
Yeah,
Or
it's
you
like
walking through your main street and having these grannies just feeding the pigeons, turning around and saying, "You lost that game." It's like you don't want your whole life people saying you lost that game.
I didn't fly
So
2,000
you really
miles.
want to win. I
Yeah,
really
exactly.
want to
2,000 miles
you
to
came
be
here.
humiliated.
So this is it. This is everything's on the line.
Yeah.
Reputation. Whoever loses, I don't know what the penalty will be. I'm sure we'll discuss it.
win. Yeah,
Um,
I need this.
There's going to be a big one. I imagine there'll be a big one.
Yeah, secondaries. No,
Maybe
right?
maybe we give the Crimson Fists to you if he loses.
Oh yeah, I'll take them.
That's a no deal.
Yeah, I'll have the Crimson
That's a
Fist.
no deal.
But anyway, okay, let's get into it. That's what you want to see. You want to see the battle, and that is coming up in a second. Before we get into it, gotta do the secondaries. Because they're important, because you guys need to know what's going on in the game.
Are you excited?
I'm a bit too excited.
Are you forgetting what's going on?
I'm going to be filming, but I feel like I'm playing both armies.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
No.
So,
No.
But okay.
let's go into Winter Secondaries.
Engage on all fronts because I'm going to be spreading out all over the place. And then you have many monsters, no vehicles,
Vehicles.
big things.
Mhm.
So bring it down. So
Yeah.
spread out,
That's 12.
bring it down,
Yeah.
and then there's the mission specific one where you've got to get a couple.
I think
You
it's
hold on to
surround.
your
I think
one
it's
and
called
get in
surround.
their one.
Yeah.
You say
Right.
what?
I think it's called surround.
Surround.
Yeah.
So basically, I'm trying to go everywhere,
Mm-hmm.
surrounding, engaging, kill the big kill.
Swarmy, swarmy, stabby, stabby, shooty, shooty.
That's it. Yeah,
Done.
it's like tactics.
Yeah, that's
It's like that.
it's like tactics, but different.
What have I gone for? So I've gone for engage all fronts as well. I've got the Invicta Warsuits who will start probably on that side of the board. On the other side, we've got the Outriders, and I'll probably put some things in tactical reserve. I guess maybe yes, maybe no.
What?
I'm gonna go for grind them down, so kill more of Winter's units than he kills mine per turn.
That's
And then-
confidence right
that's-
there.
that's tough,
No,
yeah.
that's fighting talk right there.
And then lastly, I'm going to go for what's the one that you do an action in every
It's called Deploy Scramblers.
Deploy Scramblers.
No,
That's
that's
the
what
one.
it's called. I surrender right now. Winter's victory. Thanks for
It's
watching.
definitely not that one. It's definitely not that one. So yeah, my third one's Deploy Scramblers.
Okay,
Not I surrender. I concede.
Definitely-
Thanks for coming.
Definitely not that one.
But I will accept your surrender right now. If you want to concede.
Do you want to do that?
Mm,
Okay, now, given the secondaries are done, my checklist is done, you're happy.
Are you sure?
I'm sure I'm happy. You're happy.
Yes.
We're going to get it on. We're going to fight. We're going to
Fight.
crush. Red versus blue. Space Marine versus Tyranids. It's happening. And I'm going to be filming. See you in a minute. The armies are deployed, the terrain is set, and we are ready for war.
War!
It's not Murphy's War.
Before we start, always. It's like a SN thing.
Can't match your moves.
That's everything. As you can tell, the adrenaline is here, the testosterone is high. They've been battling out all morning or afternoon.
Yeah, don't say balls or bugger or anything like that at all. That's not allowed.
No.
No bad words.
No bad words.
Okay. So
no bad words like Eldar,
What?
Craftworld.
Tau.
Tau, right?
I've got to start Tower
They've got lots of guns.
They
guns.
do. This is going to be a long report. I apologise to everyone in advance. The two of them together is
It's going to be a struggle for you.
It's going to be a struggle.
I don't envy
for
you.
everyone. But we'll power through. So on this side we have the Crimson Fists all deployed. On this side we have Hive Fleet Mittens.
It's cracking. Are you calling it mittens now?
You say it's a sub-splinter of
Don't, because mittens will stick and people will say, where's mittens? I like
mittens.
it. I like
Hashtag mittens.
Hashtag Hive Fleet Mittens, everyone. Okay, so here's the objectives. We are playing Surround and Destroy, as we mentioned at the start. We have an objective here, one with the bikes there, and then the other bikes holding the other objective. One held by the brothers, and we have one held by the big bug from Mittens. Bob,
the big bug.
Bob Mitten. Right, so let's start off with Mr. Winters, as if you are the guest here today.
Yes.
Can you go through your deployment, sir?
Yes, what I did was put the fast ones in the middle.
Okay.
And the shooty ones on the edges. And the ones that don't need line of sight at the back.
Okay. And that, in terms of like tactics and strategic thinking.
Right, okay.
Yeah, where was your head at?
Strategic thinking. Fast ones in the middle.
Yep.
Shooty ones at the edges. The one that can't get seen at the back.
Okay.
It's actually good tactics.
I just find it fascinating to see the hive mind at work. That's all.
It took me ages to hone that in like that. I think, no, honestly, I think it pays to play to the strength of your army. So if your army is strong a certain way, like it's got some really fast, hard-hitting units, then put them in the middle, right?
Of course.
If your army is cowardly and can hide dreadnoughts behind buildings and things like that, then pay the coward's tax and live this way. And have to deal with that for infamy for years. For me talking to you for years and years and years about them hiding behind.
This is tactics.
It's not tactics. It's cowardly.
Okay, cowardly tactics.
Coward tactics.
Speaking of cowardly tactics,
yes,
the Crimson Fists. Let's go over your deployment.
So proper tactics.
Okay, yeah,
proper tactics. I've got my two Outrider squads on the flanks because they're fast, so they need to flank.
Yes.
I've got my two tactical deployed dreadnoughts hiding behind.
Fast ones in the middle, not on the flanks.
No, that's where you got it wrong.
No, I've put in the middle, not
that's
on the
where
flanks.
you got it wrong.
You're
These
wrong.
are fast as well.
Hashtag you're wrong.
So we've got the two Relic Contemptors just
cowardly hiding.
Basically. So they can move here and shoot things.
Oh, I see.
We've got two tactical squads, two intercessor squads, making sure they're within the two objectives. Yes. And then we've got a little castle going here. We've got the bigger unit of intercessors, got some aggressors, Pedro Kantor himself, and Librarian Cole there. And in reserve, more tactics.
Why are they hiding back there and not where they can shoot? Okay, why are these guys hiding back there and not up there where they can shoot?
You need to play the mission.
Cowardly.
He still doesn't understand. 9th edition is about capturing objectives.
Yeah.
You can't capture them when you're like 3 floors high.
But
I barely understand what
to
you're
Mr.
saying.
Winters, I guess, as he thinks they're Space Marines, he thinks like a Space Marine.
Yes,
probably.
Yeah.
Yes.
Probably. So in tactical reserves, I've got 2 unit of intercessors and a unit of aggressors.
Okay.
And yeah, that's my deployment.
That's your deployment.
And we've got these two obviously further up the field, holding the line.
Holding the line.
For Kantor, for Dawn.
They're not cowards.
No.
They're
just gonna die. They just don't know it yet. They're there to die.
Okay, so that's deployment then. Now it's the all important roll off. Do you want first turn, Mr. Winters?
Well, yeah, I'd love first turn. Thank you. Is that automatic in here in SN? Get first turn. Yes, is the answer. Let's go, Tyranid.
Okay.
I want first one as well.
What dice are we using? Oh,
I've got pink, nice pink toxic dice.
Purple gem.
I asked for the pink ones, but I wasn't allowed them.
No, it's because they're weighted because we've microwaved.
Yeah, with these old microwaved.
Okay.
Really melted like halfway there.
Let's go off together. Yeah, let's go.
I've got
Ooh,
5.
I've got a 1.
Okay. Tyranids. Turn 1.
I'm glad I didn't get the pink dice.
Tyranids turn 1 coming up, guys. Okay, end of the movement phase for Hive Fleet Mittens. We have a horde of Gene Stealers there advancing on to the Crimson Fist lines. We've got Winter's poking.
He's tickling me.
Just thankful it's not a blade. And we have the Zoanthropes.
Yes.
Yes, Zoanthrope, the Brain Balls are advancing on the Invictus Brothers, and everything else is pretty much staying still. Is that correct?
Opportunistic advance.
Oh.
Double the advance roll.
Okay.
Metabolic overdrive. Move again. If I roll a 1,
Suffers a mortal wound.
he doesn't suffer mortal wound.
He
The
doesn't.
idea is jump on these dudes.
Hit you on 2s.
Okay.
Yes.
Jump on them
Yes.
with kisses.
The
Kisses
fast stuff in the middle comes forward, jumps on the things. On the cowards hiding behind the ruins.
I see.
That's what happens.
Well, they've lost. They shall know no fear, right?
What?
Well, no, they haven't.
Space
Still
Marines now
there.
know fear.
Yeah, I know
It's
they know
different.
fear like another
It's
thing.
different.
What is that all about? That really grinds my gears.
See
What
this.
is that?
Let's not talk about that. That could be in a separate video, 2-hour video about.
Do you know Tau are the most heroic species now?
Wow.
Because on a 1, every species put insane bravery, right?
With
and
the
on a 6,
blades,
pending knives. Yeah. So they've got a 1/3 chance of passing morale all the time. Tau are more heroic than Space Marines.
Wow.
I love that we have things that unite us together as
Yeah.
much as there is that, and that's the hatred of the Tau.
Can I kill him now?
You can. I'm not going to tell you. I have to play Tau for the channel coming up.
I'm going to cast the lure on him. It's warp charge value of 5, but with the resonance barb I need a 4.
Lovely.
That passes.
Okay. What was that? What does that do again?
It allows me to re-roll charges against that unit.
Okay. And what else do you? Is that the only one for him?
No, it's got another one.
Which one's the other one? I've forgotten.
Smite.
Smite. I'll wait for the smite.
Here's the smite. That's a 6. That's a pass.
I will try and deny. With a 6.
You don't deny.
No, I don't.
You don't.
It does D3 mortal wounds on your outriders. Oh. That's 2. 2 mortal wounds on your outriders. You're happy with that?
Yeah.
I wouldn't be.
I'm
That's
happy.
hurt them. It's given them a serious migraine.
It's-
Why would you be happy with the
They
pain
are
that's
half-
inflicted on your troops?
they are
You
half
should
dead.
be unhappy with
Half
the pain.
dead. Half dead is okay.
Okay.
It's better than dead.
Smite on them.
Okay.
It will hit them. I need a 6. That passes.
Look at that.
This will be D3 mortal wounds plus 3 because of the size of the Zoanthrope squad.
And heads.
That does 5 mortal wounds on him. Do you want to spend ACP on Armor of Contempt?
But you're going to do it with the others. Yeah, I actually. I would have
Well,
put
this
that.
is why I've spread out. So I'm going to put some
One
on
into
one
that
and some
one.
on the other.
No, I'll do it on the other. Let's do it the proper way. I
What?
forgot about the first one, so I'll do it. Armor
What?
content.
No, I haven't hit him yet. I've hit him. 5 on him.
Yeah, it's fine. I'll do armor content on the other
Do you know
one.
what you're doing?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. They've also got Psychic Scream though. They've got another psychic power. Are you sure you don't want to do it on them? I'll
Okay, I'll do it on them.
I'll
Okay.
let you.
He's forcing me. I'm doing it. I'm scared.
Yeah. Just do what Winter says, okay?
Okay, what's that? 5?
5s. 5s and you ignore
5
the
fives.
High fives. Here we go. Oh.
No.
Oh. I'm
You-
glad you didn't give me the pink dice, thanks.
You knew that.
It's me.
You knew he would do that.
Their second psychic power
Okay.
is Psychic Scream.
7, 8.
Screaming at the.
I need a 6. That is not a 6.
Do you want to reroll?
No.
Okay.
So that's 5, 6, 7. Right. They're going to do the second unit of Zoanthropes.
Yep.
They are going to smite. It's obviously going to hit the other dude.
Yeah, closest.
5, 6, 7. That's a pass. That's a pass.
Lovely.
And this does D3 plus 3. So
Same.
that's 5 on that, 5 on that. Their second ability is the Horror. And just in case one of these guys survives, I'm going to cast the Horror on that dude.
Onto this Invictus here.
Yes.
Okay.
I need a 6 for this.
I see a 3
And a 6.
and a 9. Lovely. So that goes
passes.
off.
So he's horrified.
He's very horrified.
My last psychic power is this dude, my Neurothrope,
The super brain ball.
super brain broke. 5, 6, 7. I need an 8 for a smite.
thinky and the brain.
That doesn't work. I am going to spend a command point.
Okay.
Wow.
I'm gonna spend a command point. I've got many. I'm going to spend one.
Okay. Down to 9.
That doesn't work.
Does not go
His
off.
second power is Catalyst. I need a 6. And that's a perils. I should have perhaps kept my command point
You should have.
for that.
Oh dear.
So it does D3 mortal wounds to my Neurothroat. For 3 mortal wounds, it's got 2 left.
2 left.
That's not good.
You're killing yourself.
But I will put Catalyst on the second. You can't see this unit.
Okay.
He'll put it on the second unit of Genes to Live. These guys are pretty much dead, the guys at the front line, but the back line might be able to survive.
All right. God, I wouldn't want to be under your command, Winters. Looks like the brain bug was a little bit too smart for his own good.
That's what she said. Wouldn't want to be under my command.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. That's a 3 out of 10.
The dad jokes have started.
More or less. Yeah.
Right, is there any more casting done?
That's all the casting.
That's all the casting done?
Yes.
Okay, so movement phase done, casting phase done. Let's
Yes.
begin the shooting phase. Coming up next. Stinger Salvo coming in hot, starting off the shooting phase. We've got Bob Mittens.
Bob Mittens, forced to hit.
Forced to hit.
That's 4 hits. It's strength 5 versus toughness 6, so 5's to wound at AP -1.
Oh!
3 wounds
3
at AP
wounds.
-1.
And that's into this Invictus, guys,
All
right
the
here.
guns are going into it.
Whoops. That's 2. So down to 6.
It's down to 6 left, and I'm putting all the rupture cannon shots into that guy as well.
Okay, rupture
This will be 4s to hit. I only hit once.
Oh.
You lucky. Strength 10 though. It doesn't wound.
It does not wound.
That could have been better. Right, the second one can also draw line of sight and range to that dude there, so I'm going to fire at him as well.
Here, yeah,
Okay?
perfect.
So here are...
Ooh. Ooh.
What I'm going to do is put Stinger Salvos into that rupture cannon into the other one. Okay? So
Okay.
Stinger Salvos into the one who's tickled a little bit. This is 4s to hit, 1 hit. I need a 5s to wound.
That's
It wounds.
That's a wound.
That's a pass.
Oh, pass there.
And then 6 shots with the rupture cannon of rupturing doomness.
Oh, that's the
On
scariest
4s.
one I know.
This time I still hit once. I was going to say then, you know, the rolling in, predicting the dice rolls. Instead of this time I hit 5 times, I was going to... No, I still hit once.
Still hit once.
Still
Once.
happy.
Yeah.
Carry on rolling like that.
And this time
Oh,
I
good.
hit... That's 12 rupture cannon shots, and I've hit you twice.
Twice. And you haven't wounded yet.
That's wound.
I could spend a command point, couldn't I? That's the thing. You can spend a command point to reroll a hit.
You
I can do
can.
that.
Yeah, you can.
Can I do that?
Yeah.
It's
So
a 50-50 chance. It'll put me down to
8.
8.
That's
I'm going to
fine.
do that. I'm going to spend a command point.
Yeah, I would as well.
It's in the rules,
I would
right?
do
You're
that.
allowed to.
Yeah.
I mean,
2 hits.
I've got 2. 2 hits.
Here we go.
I wounded you once.
1 wound. It's
Minus
minus...
-3.
-3. 6 up. 6 for the gods! Oh no, it's not.
The gods. Heresy for the emperor.
I have no idea why
Why
gods came out. I have no idea.
Heresy.
I know why.
I have no idea.
Alpha Legion.
I know that. I'm thinking about Tuesday's game, aren't I?
How
With the
can
children
you
of the
play
Neverborn.
Crimson Sis for say
Wow.
for the gods? There is
Wow.
one.
I should lose.
The
I
emperor of
should lose.
mankind.
D6.
Decent. How many wounds has he got left?
9.
9. What? That one. The other one. Oh no, I'm firing.
Oh yeah, fine. You shouldn't have split fired. Naughty, naughty.
Naughty, naughty. Okay, here we go.
4.
You get 4 for that.
Down to 5.
Alrighty.
Oh.
So, do you know what you're firing next, Mr. Winters, or do you want to have a little think?
Yes, I know what I'm going to fire next.
Oh, alright.
I'm going to fire the impaler cannons from my hive guard into. You say I shouldn't split it.
Spitfire.
I'm going to fire
Kill.
half of them into one of the dudes, half of them into the other of the dudes. I'm going to split fire. No one puts baby in the corner.
Okay, so we've got the Hive Guard
Yes.
here, straight into both of these
Both.
invictors, showing them the rest of the Great Devour how it's done.
Yes.
Let's do it.
This is the one on the right or the left if I want to cheat, depending on how well this works.
Okay, let's do the 5 wound one.
5
Okay.
wound 1, 3s to hit.
Yep.
Look at that.
And 3 to wound.
3s to wound, strength 8.
They're angry.
Does that count?
Yeah,
Yes,
that's
that's
fine.
Okay, 4
Minus
wounds,
2.
minus 2.
5 ups.
Oh,
he's dead.
He's very dead.
Does he blow up?
Does he
no,
blow up?
damage
I said 5
yeah.
wounds.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
might roll.
Yeah, might roll.
Oh yeah, he's dead.
No,
He's
dead.
super dead.
Does he blow up?
No, he doesn't.
He
Well,
doesn't.
you can pray to your gods for deliverance there.
There you go. Into the void.
Into the void you go. So that's one Invictus down. That's first blood there for. Oh, back in the day.
Did you laugh out loud there?
I did.
You literally lolled.
I laugh at my own jokes most of the time.
Threes. This is the other dude.
This is the guy you didn't like.
No. We shall call him Kevin.
Oh.
Oh, Stephen.
Oh.
2 wounds.
No.
No, that's to wound.
Yeah.
I don't wound.
No.
I don't wound. That was to hit to wound. I don't wound.
Okay.
Can I spend 2 CP on single-minded annihilation to do
Of
all
course
that
you
again?
can.
Okay, so that's
Do you need to take a moment to catch up with all of this funness?
there's a lot going on.
There's a lot going on.
There is a lot going
Yeah,
on.
so that's 2 CP, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Down
so
to 6 CP. Okay, grab some dice, Mr. Winters.
I've grabbed dice.
Let's do this.
How many wounds have you got left?
6.
6 wounds.
Yeah.
I'm going to put, 2 CP, single-minded annihilation. Pick an infantry unit and fire them again. The Hive Guard are an infantry unit. So for 2 CP, I'm going to fire all the guns again.
Yeah.
Now this is the thing. You have got an Invictus suit on 6 wounds left. Have you not?
I do.
But there are many other things that I could fire my guns at.
Yes.
But he's right there,
Yes.
in front of me,
Yes.
screaming at me.
Yes.
He's praying to his gods.
Yeah.
You said yes again.
I have to carry on with the whole God thing now. I can't
So
go back.
I must deliver him from his gods by throwing all of the guns from my exploding javelins of doom into your thing.
Yeah.
I just realised he's probably Alpha Legion.
Dun dun dun.
Oh.
Let's do this.
Let's do this.
3s.
3s to hit. Everything into the suit.
Okay.
Who wishes he is a dreadnought, instead he's toughness 6 instead of toughness 7.
Okay.
Maybe when he dies, they'll make him a dreadnought, but probably not for his heretical ways. 3s to wound. There you go.
That's 7.
7 wounds and minus 2.
4, 5.
Well, the chaplain's not around to.
Oh, sorry, I knocked things over.
That's alright.
So 3 go
pretty good.
through.
Okay.
3 go through.
You
He's
need-
got 6 wounds left.
6 wounds left. Oh. Okay, so with the charge phase, Winter's just found out this Mr. Pardo wants to overwatch this Invictus into the brain balls, the floaty brains.
I was thinking about not charging them
Yes, true.
because it gives you a free attack, and then next round you're going to charge anyway, and so but you're hitting on 5s
Yeah.
because you're a bit poorly.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, why would I charge you? But then if I get to lock him up, then it stops him moving and falling about and things like and shenanigans and things.
Yeah.
Of course.
So this might be not the call. There are things that are the call.
Yes.
This might not be that.
You-
But I'm going to do it anyway.
Oh.
How many wounds do they have?
They have 3 wounds each and a 3
Okay,
up and
so
down.
you don't even have to roll because you're in basically.
I know, but I want to roll to
Because
see how,
it's
whether I can get around the back.
Okay,
And lock you in,
I'm
and
gonna
then you
overwatch.
can't get
I'm
out
gonna
of it.
overwatch anyway.
So this is the distance, and the idea is to come around here, and then you can't fall back. You can't get up there because that's a ruin,
Yep.
and you're a vehicle.
Yes.
So if I lock you up, then you can't shoot them because they're in. Yeah, but now you can overwatch.
Okay.
So there's tactics.
Here we
going
go.
here.
Frag storm. Number of shots is 4.
4 shots.
So looking for 6s. Nada. Next up, we've got the heavy bolter. 3 shots, hit it on 6s. That's 1. I do generate the next one because it's a heavy weapon. It's a heavy bolter. Yep. 2 wounds.
3 up and run. I'm fine.
Okay. Next up, we've got the Iron Hail heavy stubber. So 8 shots.
6 shots.
8 shots. It's
6
gone
shots.
up. It's gone up to 8.
Why has it gone up to 8 shots?
Because it's a twin. It's a twin now.
Oh,
So that's just 1,
forced to wound.
and that's a wound.
3 up and run. I
Okay,
take a
those
wound.
wounds. Yep, 1
I
wound.
take a wound.
And then we've got the Incendium cannon, so number of shots is a good one. 5,
That's
7,
higher
8.
than normal.
Yep, so 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay.
Strength, what's your toughness?
5.
Okay.
Well, you know, your strength 5, toughness 4, 3s to wound.
3s, yeah. Okay, so
Oh
3
dear.
missed.
Oh, no.
I'll re-roll one of them.
Oh, really? With a command point?
Yep.
Oh, no, I'm really sorry. I'm not.
Okay, so 4.
Right, 3 up and runs.
One
You,
wound.
you tickle 1 twice, okay? You took 2 wounds off, but you haven't killed 1 there, 3 wounds each. I'm charging 8 inches.
Okay.
And you've spent the CP on Overwatch.
Yeah, so I can't
Okay,
overwatch
brilliant. So this unit of Gene Stealers are going to charge that unit by Outriders. I get a
Just-
reroll
just
on this because of the lure.
Okay.
No, I'll charge both. Yeah, just charge them. Let's kill them utterly. And that is a cocked. 10, that'll be. I don't need to reroll. No. I can't charge the Broodlord because of the psychic spell I passed. The stratagem. That's the one that I did. So it's just the front unit.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
All right. So there's the charges done. We're going to be moving them and getting into combat phase, which is coming up. All right. So the Gene Stealers are wrapped around here. They're going to be. They're going to be doing that first. So we'll do it off camera because the chance of those bikes being around is probably very, very unlikely. But then Mr. Pardo is going to be interrupting on this side. So we're going to go into this combat now. Because it could be quite deciding. They're not going to be there in a second. Yeah. So we'll do it off camera. There's a lot of attacks coming in. So
it's not in order, but I think it's better to just do it. So I'm hitting on 5s here. And that's 1 hit. Choose 2 wounds. That's a wound.
Okay.
3 up.
3 up save. You get 3 up in combat, right?
No.
Oh, command point.
CP's it. As predicted, the hordes of Gene Stealers poured through the ruins, absolutely destroying the bikes, which are now deep in the void. But they did tag the Space Marines, as Mr. Winters would like to have done. He did some calculations.
Yes, math hammer wise, there's less stuff coming back.
Yes.
Because when you consolidate, you don't get shock assault, right?
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah, I just get the attacks, yeah.
So, yeah, their shooting and attacks would be more in the next turn than just attacking. Yes.
Yeah, see?
Yeah.
There's a lot of power behind that flat cap. So, attacks coming in. We're going to do this on camera.
Yep. So, hitting on 3s.
Hitting on 3s.
Hitting on 2s because there's more than I get my attack. Oh no, I don't get it in combat anymore.
What?
I don't get it in combat anymore. That's a shame.
He used to get this. There's more.
Yeah.
But just in shooting now. So 4s. That's 3 wounds.
Okay.
Just 3.
5 vulnerable saves. I'm feeling a bit bad now.
Just
1 dead.
Just 1 gone. They're still hungry for more.
So what you're saying is you only fist me once.
Only
fisting
once.
So I think that finishes off the turn, right?
We concluded this over here. He ended up doing.
I lost. I didn't do any. I didn't do any wounds.
You did. I spent a command point to avoid the wound that you got on me, and I headbutted you back once.
Yes.
The more important thing here is because I know that you've got 5s to hit, so it was unlikely that you were to wound me. But the more important thing here is you can't break out of combat, so I can't get shot at.
When I can shoot at you.
You can shoot at me, you can hurt me in close combat, but I can't fall back and smite, but I can smite into close combat.
Yeah. Hopefully
so
you're not
I'm going to take some pain in your turn, but I should be able to kill you.
The 2.
Overall, I'm feeling a bit dirty right now, and I'll be interested to see what the Crimson Fist can do.
Well, this is it. Crimson Fist, turn 1, coming. Okay, end of the movement phase for the Crimson Fists. We have had these brave Space Marines pull back from the Xenos menace that are sitting there on that objective prettily. We have Pedro Kantor, the Psyker that is me, and the aggressors, and that's 1 squad, right?
Yeah, that's a bigger squad. That's the 8-man squad.
The 8-man squad there, pushing forward, trying to push into the centre. The 2, again, brave Contemptors. The 2 brave Contemptors have pulled out of the ruins here and are ready to lay some fire down. And then we have the Marines here that are performing, I believe, an action that is deploy Scramblers. Mr. Winters is.
Are they not magnetized?
No, they're not magnetized. Why would you? That's the best. Best thing you want.
Okay. And we've had the Chapter Master Pedro Kantor cast.
Well, not cast. It's the aura for Chapter Master now is just for 1 unit.
They pray to gods, and their Chapter Master.
So the gods have given gods have given the aggressors a reroll, full reroll.
Okay, so Alfarius has blessed them. Okay, so that's the end of the movement phase. Oh, don't forget the bikes. Apologies,
they've just moved forward.
So the bikes just moved forward to hold that there. Yeah. Probably a lot of attacks coming in.
What about the other unit?
The ones that died. Still haven't even shot with them. They're brand new. I haven't shot with them.
New model syndrome.
Well, kindly, Mr. Winters did bring them.
Yeah, no, it was
to
nice.
Gibraltar. Yeah, I'm surprised they came in 1 piece.
Yeah. Really
I did kick them around.
Left them in the bubble wrap and everything. Thanks. Okay, so let's quickly go into psychic phase.
Yeah, let's finish it.
So I'm going to give the 5-up invulnerable save to everybody. So bubble, I need a 6, and that's a 10.
I deny you.
The Great Devourer.
I don't deny you.
Oh.
Okay, and then I'm going to smite the closest, which are these guys here. And it's a fail.
To add to it, Mr. Winters, did you know that the Psyker there is actually a word bearer? and he has word bearer markings on him. So add to the heresy.
So much heresy.
Yeah,
Too much heresy.
So that's the end of the movement phase, that's the end of the psychic phase, but let's go into the shooting phase. Coming up, just a reminder that unit did deploy scramblers, in case I didn't mention, because the guy said, did you mention it? And I said, I don't know.
We're having too much fun.
I don't know. It's fun.
Yeah, it's fun for everyone. So let's go into the big shooting phase. We're starting off with the brothers.
Yeah.
That is the Mortis Contemptors.
No, it's relic.
Oh, sorry, the relic today.
Yeah,
He changes them.
They changed them. This is the proper way. Okay. And when I bring the Leviathan, it's a heavy support. It's a relic Leviathan, so I have to bring another heavy support. So I bring the Mortis just because it's taxed.
He's talking about the bull.
Yeah, the bull, which I did. I was nice enough not to bring.
Yeah, you asked about the bull when you came in.
I did, yeah.
Yeah, but
That
he
was
is
nice.
not here.
That was nice. Okay, so let's go into the Tyrannofex. First 4 shots,
so
hitting on 2s. That's 3 hits, and then wounding on 3s.
Yeah.
3 wounds. You do have a 5-up invulnerable, which you would normally not
Dermic
have.
Symbiosis. I failed all 3.
Oh dear.
That's a good start.
That's a good start. D6. That's a dead Tyrannofex.
Oh!
Does he blow up?
Does he? He doesn't. He gets angry.
He gets angry, it's true.
He doesn't get angry.
Okay.
Okay.
T-Fex is gone.
That's Bob Mittens.
Bob Mittens is
Killed
dead.
Bob Mittens.
Okay, next 4 shots are going to go into those venom.
Zone throws.
Zone throws.
Zone throws.
Yeah.
Big head. Blue big head things.
The blue big head things.
Blue big
2s.
Get them, brother. Shoot the blue
All
big head
hits.
things.
Toughness 4, right?
Yes.
So 2s 2 wounds.
Yes.
4 wounds.
3 up invulnerable saves. I failed 1, sir.
D6. There's 1 dead.
You killed 1, sir.
You've got a brain bug.
Blah.
I killed 1. Okay, next up I'm going to go these guys. And I'm going to shoot into Winter's Warlords because he's forgot the lookout soul rule.
I did, and he's only got 2 wounds.
But you don't mind, he's nothing really, right? He's just...
He's only got 2 wounds.
He's not like a big part of the army, is he?
Not really anymore. Slave Warlord doesn't seem
No.
to be much of a thing.
So yeah, I'm just going to go...
Which is a shame.
Which is a
It
shame.
is a shame.
It is a shame.
It should be a thing.
Yeah.
It is a shame.
It should be a
So
thing.
what I'm going to go is I'm going to shoot them into that. So 4 shots each.
4
So
shots
that's 4, 4 and 4.
Good luck, sir.
Thank you. I don't know why I've got this book open, but I'm staying like that because it's giving me good luck. So I'm staying.
the gods
Let's
be
roll
with you.
here. So I need 3s.
For the Dark Pantheon.
No.
6s explode.
Yeah, but I didn't get any 6s.
Didn't you?
No.
Missed quite a lot.
I missed quite a lot. Yeah.
Oh, I'm glad I didn't pick up a pink dice.
Toughness 4.
Toughness 4.
4s. That's 2 wounds. -1.
Really? Out of 12 shots?
Just 2.
That sucks, brother. I'm sorry. 3 up invulnerable save.
He's
I'm
fine.
Okay, next up we're going to go into these guys. They're going to start shooting into the Gene Stealers. So that's 16 shots. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Here we go.
How are you feeling, Mr. Winters?
I'm slightly drunk.
Okay.
Slightly. Slightly is good.
Slightly is good. Just the right amount.
Yeah, just don't hit the table, don't throw models, and we're fine. Okay, here we go. Hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s because of the Chapter Master. There you go.
Who's sorry? Why are you re-rolling everything because the chapter master?
No, just on these guys, and then all
Changed
stays to
now,
1s.
Oh.
So I've got a couple of misses, but I do explode on 6s, which I'll give those to. And then I'm wounding on 4s. Onto the Gene Stealer. So there you go.
Yes, but which unit is Gene Stealers?
This one.
That one?
Yeah.
They've got
1,
catalyst on.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Are you sure that one?
Yeah, that one.
Okay.
For sure. 6
This one right
Alright,
here.
5 up, vulnerable saves. Does that count? Oh, it's 5
Yeah,
up.
that's fine.
5 up, catalyst, shrugging saves. You killed 5. That's
5
good.
down, that's pretty good.
Blah!
Okay. Do you know where you're firing next, sir, or would you like to...
I'll have a think about.
Okay, we'll catch you back. Invictus now being headbutted by the brain balls will be firing into that unit.
Yep.
Starting off with the twin heavy super rails, super
Iron Rail,
stubbers.
Iron Rail, heavy stubbers, yeah. 6s
said that.
because they're heavy, so we forgot about that. So
Negative.
nothing.
Heavy balls,
Nada. We've got the Frag Storm, which is 4. So we're looking at 6s.
No, these are 5s. These are assault weapon.
So what do you get?
So
+1?
3s to hit.
Oh
you're
yes,
fives,
true.
you're
Yeah,
shooting
sure.
at- you're hit on 5s right now. It's an
Yeah,
assault
yeah.
weapon, so it's no monsters to hit.
So yeah,
3
3 hits. There we go. And I'll reroll that one, which is good. 2 wounds.
2 wounds, 2 3-up buttons. 1 dice, because
Yeah.
1 was on 1 wound.
Okay, and then we've got the heavy bolter.
6s to hit because it's heavy.
Nope. And then we've got the blade.
The cannon.
which is 6, 7. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. Yeah, 2 3s. Again, a couple of misses there. So that's 4 wounds. Sir.
He needs that dice not.
One takes a wound.
One takes a wound. Okay, so we've lost one down there, and one takes down to 2 wounds on another one.
Yeah. We've put Pedro Kantor will go into these guys.
Okay.
I like the way you say that. Say that again.
Pedro Kantor. He reroll ones. Oh, he doesn't reroll ones anymore, but he gets an extra hit there. And then just 1 wound.
Just 1 wound.
Rerolling ones because of your relic.
Oh, okay.
So 1 wound.
Because of my
Minus 1.
5s.
Yeah, that's fine.
5 and fun.
And then what I'll finish off is the aggressors will go into these guys.
Okay, we'll do those off camera.
Yeah.
So a lot of shots coming in.
Not as much as before, but still a lot of shots.
What about me? Am I shooting?
It's got a pistol only, so.
That's probably
If it's in range, we'll
Yeah,
shoot
it's
it.
in range. Bam, shoot it.
All right, let's do it on camera because it is me.
It's effective.
You
Oh, I
hit.
Is it?
You hit.
I think it was this one.
No, you hit. He
Okay,
hits.
I
It's
hit.
DC. He hits every time.
Yeah.
And I won.
And I wound.
Of course he wounds. 5 up and fun.
Oh, he makes it. He makes it.
Dropping dice. Well, that was a good shot there, by the way. Well done.
Thank
Jolly
you.
good.
Thank you very much.
We'll do that rest of
Logar was with me. So let's do that off camera and we'll show you the wounds in a moment. Alright, here's all the saves coming in from Mr. Winters into
The Gene Stealers.
the
That's
Gene Stealers.
okay.
That's actually pretty good.
That's okay.
So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I saved them all.
He saved them all.
So she's
No one
got
died.
6, there was 18 wounds, so that's 12 dead.
12 gone from the aggressors.
All of them.
Salvo into the Gene Stealers. Okay, that was going to be the end of the shooting phase with only 4 Gene Stealers remaining there on that objective.
Just take the goo off.
Yes. All that goo. Like bugs on a windshield. But Mr. Pardo is, quite rightly, being greedy. He wants more. He
I want more.
Yep.
Didn't do enough.
And we're having rapid fire here from...
These guys. Yeah, these hardly can't do it. It's just intercessors.
Core units, right?
It's intercessors.
Is it intercessors?
It's just intercessors.
Okay, you learn something new every day.
Yeah.
Intercessors.
So they're firing again into those Gene Stealers.
Those
there.
ones?
Yeah.
They're the catalyst
Yeah,
ones.
I can't see.
Can't you?
I can just see with one because that's an obscuring. So
Well, you need the help, so let's fire away.
let's do
Okay.
this. So hitting on 3s.
Yeah. So this allows you to pick an intercessor unit and fire again,
Yes, sir.
but it used to be everything.
Take off the 2s and get extra shots for the 6s, and then wounding on 4s. Rerolling 1s.
Luckily.
That's okay. That's okay. You're rerolling to win
Yes.
because of.
Relic on the Librarian.
Okay. Oh yeah, that thing.
I'm carrying an 8-pointed
2,
star.
4,
Eight,
6,
eight
8
wounds. I
wounds.
remember. Yeah,
8 wounds.
because your prayers to the dark gods.
Exactly.
5 up invulnerable saves as we dodge right and dodge left. Is that one okay?
That's-
Yeah,
Does
that's
it work
fine.
in your
Yeah,
house?
that's fine.
So make 3 and catalysts, and in the end you kill 5
Another
more.
5 more.
That's pretty good.
That is a spicy meatball.
It is.
Spicy meatball.
Let's do some charges and then we'll go into the fight phase.
Don't charge.
So I'm going to charge with Mr. Aggressors there.
What are you charging?
Where are you
Your
charging?
Broodlord.
You're charging the Brewlord with your aggressors.
Yeah.
Wow.
Come, bring it.
Dangerous.
I don't know why, but I don't know.
This is your first mistake.
Ooh, the hive mind. Getting into Pardo's mind.
I'll do that.
No, don't do it.
Because they can, that's
I
fine.
want
Yeah,
to-
that's fine.
Okay, so,
Why do I keep throwing dice on the floor? It's getting annoying.
right.
Oh,
4, 5, 6.
You're in.
Yeah,
You're in.
then
You're
you go
5.
6 inches, that'll do it.
So they're in.
Yeah,
And
done
then, that's
Anywhere
it.
else? That's it? Do you...
I'll charge you into these guys.
Okay,
Really?
wow, okay.
Really?
Yeah.
So you probably need a large
Really?
charge here, and... Ooh, 6.
It looks okay. It looks
Let's
okay.
measure live. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun
That's
dun.
Terminator.
I
Yeah,
know,
that's fine.
They're like Terminators. I guess Necrons are like Terminators.
Yeah, that means he's charged with multiple units all the way across the line there, which is really good for me interrupting after
Yeah,
he picks his
you
first
could have interrupted anyway because I was going to go in with these guys, so...
What?
I was
The
gonna go
outroad
in with
is
these
into
ones.
the brain bugs.
Yeah.
Brain bugs.
So that's it. That's all my charges. Don't think I'm charging anything else.
So
blah,
what
blah.
units have not actually charged? You haven't got very many who are not these guys, and some in
these guys,
reserve.
yeah.
So you're committing yourself in turn 1.
Yes.
This is brave.
It's now or never.
Now or never.
I hope it works out for you.
It will. It will.
Okay, aggressors piling in here. Mr. Winters is undaunted.
Nah, ain't gonna work. Forced to hit, see, it's fun.
I'm re-rolling because of Chapter Master.
What?
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 I forgot about that. What happened there?
Couple of misses. And then toughness 5, so
Yes.
I'm rolling on 3s.
It's not going to happen.
I'm re-rolling 1s because of the relic. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 wounds.
These all do 2 damage now, right?
2 damage too, yeah.
The power
5 up.
for the Great Devourer.
Invulnerable saves. I don't want to roll it, I'm nervous. 5 up. I'm confident. He's dead.
He's dead.
Oh.
Which is good because there's
He's dead.
no sidekick.
However,
That's-
I'm going to spend 2 CPs.
To attack again.
No. When you kill a Tyranid monster or
You
character
can attack.
for 2 CPs,
What's it called?
it's called. I'm going to hit you now.
Bitey, stabby,
It's
stabby.
called bitey, stabby. Broodlords have 6 attacks and they hit on 2s.
So,
I hit you 5 times. They are strength 5. You are toughness 5.
So 4
I
you roll.
wound you on 4s, and they reroll all 5 wounds, which is really lucky because I only got 1 wound.
A lot of 2s there.
A lot of 2s there. Yeah, that's not what you want to see. What I want to see is 6s, and I don't get any 6s.
minus.
They're minus 3 D3 damage. But
Minus
the thing
3.
is, I was looking at the 6s because they'd have been minus 6, a flat 3 damage with
Yeah,
it.
I know.
Ah, I
Right.
like them.
I do have a 5-up manable save. for
What?
the second card.
What?
Of course.
And I pass 1, so 2d3 on these.
D3 on the first fat chunky boy. He's
Ooh,
dead.
He dead.
He gets ripped up.
Boom.
And we feast on his bones. D3 on the other chunky chonker of doom.
You
That's
can
what-
yes, so you can reroll.
That's a 1. No, that's a 1. That's a 1.
Just 1 wound.
That'd be nice. But I wanted to see 2
It's
though.
okay, I can't not do that and then do the other ones.
Okay, so 2 on here. So
And
he's
then
dead.
you kill my dude.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want to interrupt these guys?
Or the brain balls, of
Or
course.
the brain balls?
If I interrupt there,
Yeah.
I'm going to be all the way down to 2 command points left.
Which
I'm
is-
going to interrupt
2 is
there.
fine because at least you can
No,
double
I'm
shoot.
going to interrupt that. I'm going to interrupt that.
Okay.
They're 15 attacks. I'm going to interrupt because it's rude, right? It'd be rude not to. I come here to your house and I interrupt you.
That's not nice.
He did step on the hat, remember?
You stepped on the hat. Would you like to say something?
No.
I'm interrupting you.
That's such a bad joke.
So, what's your favourite army to play with? Let's move on to the threes. Interrupting. 3s to hit.
That's good.
That's very good.
That number of hits. I am strength 7.
Yep.
8. I'm strength 18. You're toughness Space
Minus
Marine.
1.
So I'm wounding on 1s. Okay?
4s.
1s to wound.
So 1 wound.
So the way this works is that is an auto wound.
Yeah.
Those are
Saves.
4-up saves. Okay,
so
minus
3.
1.
So 4 ups.
Yes.
Well, that's
Ooh,
1 dead.
1 dead.
That's good.
That's some good saving there. Okay, we just did those attacks off camera. They wiped out the rest of those Gene Stealers after a valiant effort from Mr. Winter to save them.
Sort of.
There's so much death and carnage going on here.
It's turn 1. Turn 1 hasn't
absolutely
finished.
brutal.
We still have more attacks.
Brutal.
Well,
You got 2.
we need to stop
So,
doing Tyson's
yeah, both of you, look, time out, both
Yeah,
of you.
okay.
Otherwise, the helmet of shame will come out.
No helmet change. It's got electrodes on the inside, guys.
It
It's
does.
quite painful.
I put them in
Okay,
myself. Bike's up next. We're
Yeah.
going to go into the zone thropes.
Yes.
The floaty balls are going to get it. We got 16 attacks
They're
coming
not
in.
going to get it. They can take it. They can float.
Oh,
away.
that's not very good.
Ooh, that's quite bad.
That's
That's
very
not
good.
That's
very
very
good.
bad.
That's not very good.
Old
So-
Paolo's coming out.
Okay.
I tell you what, though, guys. If ever you come down to the SM Battle Reports bunker here, it's hot. It's tense.
It's hot.
You'll get sweaty.
Yeah.
He's nervous.
And he's nervous. He's not gentle. Pardo is not gentle.
Well, I need 4s, right?
This is pretty gentle though. He
I need
stroked
4s.
me with his
Is it
chainsaw.
strength 5 or strength 4?
Huh? 4.
Okay, so
It's strength
4
minus
wounds
1.
only.
How do you not know your own
4
army?
wounds only.
Okay, 3-up invulnerable saves. He's not gentle, guys. Okay, you know, like violence and aggression,
Yeah.
speed, violence, momentum. That's Pardo in a can. Okay, if you uncanned him, it would come out. If you had teddy bears in your house, he'd rip the heads off. He's the kind of person who takes a jelly baby and bites the head off first.
That's actually
He's
true.
Not really. Honestly, it's quite uncomfortable when stood this close. Anyway, right,
doesn't
3-up
like sweets.
invulnerable. What?
He does like
I don't know
I
how
love
you work with
sweets.
him day in and day out. By the
I
way,
don't
love
get a
sweets.
choice.
I love
You love
sweets.
what?
Send me sweets.
He does love
Let's
sweets.
do this. 3 ups.
Sweets.
Sweet, I love
You're
sweets.
asking for sweets.
I love sweets.
Not
I
beer.
love sweets. I prefer sweets to beer.
What about the crystal meth you were talking about? Right, okay.
Right.
3 up invulnerable save.
3 up invulnerable saves.
That's 1 wound.
1 takes a wound. That
Okay,
was a 2.
one's down to 1
You
wound.
attack
One
back
wound.
now.
Yes.
And now the floaty boys fight back.
Yes.
Can I do that on camera?
Yeah, of course.
4s. I'm going to hit your suit. I hit once.
Yeah.
I'm going to headbutt that suit. I'm going to wound it on a 5. Bang! And it doesn't.
I attack back now.
Oh, yeah.
Hitting on 5s.
Yes.
No.
Oh.
Nada.
Okay, so that's combat done.
Yeah.
There's no. Oh, there's a bit of morale. There's morale over here.
Morale over here.
Their leadership 9 or 10, they're going to fail unless roll a 1.
Yeah,
They fail. So 1 flees, and then on a 1-2, the remaining guys, combat attrition. So there's 2 left there.
2 remaining. Okay.
And essentially, in your turn 1, you've wiped out 28 Gene Stealers and a Broodlord.
With bad rolls.
In one
Oh, and one of
turn.
those. And one of these big ladies.
And the
Bob Mittens.
Well, 1 over there and one over here.
And Bob Mittens, remember?
Bob
You
Mittens.
killed half my army in 1 turn.
Welcome
And
to
I
Crimson
went
Fist.
first.
Yeah, and I've rolled badly. I want to kill everything!
Okay, end of the movement phase there for these 2. These just, it's been tough, guys, okay? Feel for me. It's been tough. We've got the Gaunts moving here onto the objective, probably get some shots off onto those Marines there.
Screen the big one.
Mrs. Mittens, oh, what's what?
It's not about shots, it's about screening the big one.
Oh, apologies. It's screening the big uns with Mrs. Mittens because she's angry that her other half, Bob Mittens, is now with the Great Devourer. The Hive Guard have stayed still, doing what Hive Guard do, standing very still.
And shoot.
The Brain Boys are still in combat because Winters did point out, did you not?
Did I?
If you fell out of combat,
Yes?
then you could not do any psychic powers.
Correct. Thanks for reminding me.
9th edition. So
Yes.
you reminded me.
Did I?
Yeah, you said I'm not going to move out because I can do psychic shenanigans still in combat.
Yes.
Which does make lots of sense. Tactics here. Tactics.
Did I mention that Steve smells? It could be quite warm in here as well, but
Psychological minefield over here for these 2.
like cheese, like bad cheese, not the nice cheese.
Moldy
but-
cheese.
Yeah,
Moldy
like the
cheese.
bluey-
Like blue?
The blue
Yeah.
one.
Right, anyway, I've had enough of you 2. The Zoanthropes here have shuffled along with the Warlord, tucking in there because he doesn't want to be shot anymore by various Crimson Fist units. And these 2 Gene Stealers have decided to stay put.
Yeah.
They're happy there. Just
Yes,
doing
they're
their
there. You're trying to convince me that move and run around a building, do tactical things
But
like
no.
that. But I was really overwhelmed by the smell of Pardo. So that's their neck.
He didn't want to move that.
He didn't want to move that way,
Yep.
closer to Pardo. So that's the end of the movement phase.
Yes.
Time. Psychic time.
Psychic shenanigans. These guys are going to start off by. See, the thing is,
Oh,
I'm going to psychic screen. The closer unit, the psychic screen, because there's a 1/3 chance that this will work on him. Okay.
okay.
I need a 6, and that works. This
I'm
will
going
do.
to use a CP for the mortal wound thing. Whatever it's called.
That's the smell of cheese. So D3 mortal wounds on the Invictus suit for 2 mortal wounds, and it's got 2 left, so it should be dead unless you roll a 5 up.
No,
Good.
1 and a 4.
Good.
Shall I re-roll a dice?
Oh, do it.
You have to say, do it. It's
Yeah.
part of like what we
That's
do.
what we do here.
Do it.
Yeah,
I'm actually going to re-roll.
Don't do it! Don't do it! Don't do it! Don't
Oh.
do it! Okay, that costs you 2 CP, you see. This
Does
is-
it blow up?
It shouldn't be a thing. It should never be a thing. It doesn't blow up.
The power
It's
of
dead.
Winters.
Stop the cheese. Okay.
He's dead.
You killed half of my army in 1 turn. Right, so the plan there was
Yes.
to kill him with the lesser psychic brain bullet.
Yep.
So the larger psychic brain bullet actually hurts the thing with the
Vikings.
more wounds more. Do you see what I'm saying?
I'm with you.
You-
I'm with you. That
You're
is.
the only person in the room who's with me right now, so thank you. Right, so now I'm going to smite them. This is 2, I need a 5. That passes.
Perfect.
This will do, because the size of the squad, it's 2d3 mortal wounds now.
I love that.
Okay, 2d3. And that's 4 mortal wounds.
That's one
That'll
dead.
kill a bike.
I'll go
That's
with...
their 2 psychic powers.
I love that.
Okay, I love it too. That was nice.
I'm with you.
Right, so the second squad are gonna. Oh.
No, you can't.
Second squad can't see them anymore, and I've already measured over here before you turn the camera on. I can't horrify them, so the only thing the second squad can do is not even smite them or horrify them or anything.
They can't be seen.
No. Tacticals.
Tactical removal. Okay.
Can you? So
Okay.
So
Well,
what?
let's check. Don't be sad, Winters.
No, but what? See, this is a good learning experience. So you should always focus your psychic powers on the thing that's going to do the thing, in case the thing that's going to do the other thing kills the thing that does the thing, and then you can't do the psychic powers on the thing that does the thing. And if you're new to the hobby, yeah, that's what you should do. If you're very experienced and been playing it for 20 plus years, and you do that, you're an idiot. So moving on, my big gun is going to fire the big gun at these dudes.
I love that.
And it's going to fire the Stinger Salvo at those dudes.
Also love that.
Can I do the big gun first?
You can, yeah.
Because I can actually hit something here.
You can. Let's do it. Big gun.
4s. I hit 3 times.
Well, that's all you need.
I'm strength 10, your toughness 5.
Choose to wound. Choose
Choose
to wound.
choose to wound. I wound you twice.
5 ups.
No, 6s. 6s.
Oh, I've got a 5 up in mana will save.
That's the invulnerable thing.
They both fail
You've
anyway.
got how much cheese on them?
Yeah, a lot of
The
cheese.
grated a lot.
Here's
First one
is D6 damage on the first one.
is 1.
Do you want to roll that?
You want to reroll that?
Or do you need to
No, he
keep
needs
it?
Well, I've only got 2 CP
Yeah, he needs
left,
it
you
to
see.
shoot again with
and
the-
I need that for single-minded annihilation for my Hive Guard.
So he's dead.
what happens there is if I...
Okay, I put it back. I prefer if you spend the CP, I'm happy. What do you want to
He doesn't want me to spend the CP, so I'm not. I'm going to put both of the rupture cannons into the dude. He dies, I'm not spending the CP.
There you go.
Alright, there you go. Wow.
That's what you're
Okay.
gonna do.
Now, the other weapon, the smaller shooty weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are 4s, because I fired this twice as well, because I stood still. And it is strength 5 versus toughness 5 against the blue guys over there. So it's 3s to win. I win you 3 times.
Is it
Safety
minus
-1?
minus 1?
Stinger Salvos are open minus 1.
4s. That's all passed.
Okay. All past there.
At this point, I'm beginning to question my life choices of flying all the way to Gibraltar. So I'll do...
I could picture you getting like really angry, like grabbing your stuff, stomping up the stairs of the plane, like I'm going to show that party.
No, yeah. At least you trod on the hat, man.
I did.
You try
Well,
to
try
have-
to-
They forced me to.
But fortunately for me, since I got here, there has been lots of beer. So Hive Guard, instead, I think I'm going to have to throw everything I've got into these guys here.
Okay.
Into them,
I think.
perfect.
Yeah,
Okay, so Hive Guard
yeah.
blasting away at those. Well, they're just kind of out in the open, aren't they? Doing their thing.
Yeah.
They're not-
Because, I mean, should I fire at these? But they're on an objective. So I'm going to fire at them.
Okay.
3s to hit those guys. I've seen better. Out of the 12 shots, I hit 5 times on 3s.
And choose to wound now, which is at least something.
2s. Sorry, what?
At least it's a decent
Yeah.
roll. I guess.
2s to wound. Out of the 12 shots, I wound you 4 times.
Okay.
5s.
5s. That's 3 go through, so D3 on these.
First one,
Is 1 dead, and second one is 2 dead.
I killed 2.
Killed 2, 12 shots, 2 dead. Do you know what, for Primaris, I'll always take that.
For anti-tank weaponry.
Okay.
Now I'll spend the 2 CP
Down
on
to 0.
single-minded annihilation and fire them again. Now the Intercessor Squad that I just fired out have been
Should die.
eradicated, and there's only 1 or 2 of them left there.
Yep, that's true.
There's only a couple left. Then I can fire the other 12 shots
Into
at
them.
another shot, sort of like the aggressor who's
Yeah.
playing there. Okay.
Who needs dice? I mean,
Yeah,
just play it out. Yeah.
Just flip them over.
Subutio.
Can you give me a moment? please?
Okay,
I
I'll give
need,
you a
I
minute.
need to think.
Winters, the Hive Mind has spoken to you.
Yes.
Tell us what the Hive Mind wants.
It didn't make any sense. It was like, So instead what I decided was, there's some big guns here. My most offensive output that can damage back is the smite thing. The smite screening thing.
Yes.
If I don't nerf myself by shooting at the wrong thing first. So if in later game turns I don't nerf myself, I need them alive. So I'm going to put impaler cannons from the Hive Guard into the front one of these guys.
I love that. Okay, into the
Okay.
contemptor.
This is more of keeping my Zoanthropes alive, really. 3s to hit. I'll reroll that one.
No, that's fine.
No, that's fine.
That was
That's
a
a
hit.
hit. That's
Well, okay.
Yeah, that was a hit.
I'll take it.
That's a hit! That's a hit, damn it!
Strength 8 versus toughness 7. I'm winning on 3s. And it's that many at -2, so 5. 5 up.
5 minus 2.
Let me get some dice.
The pink dice of
Doom.
what's the whole world of Crimson Fist?
Range World.
It's called Terra.
So
the Eye
I've
of
got
Terror.
Successful.
-2, right?
Yes, 5.
4s because they've got a 2-up save.
What? What do you mean they got 2?
They've got a 2-up save.
What?
So 2 pass, 2 fail, sorry.
Okay.
2 pass, 3 fail.
3d3.
Yep.
This is all going to be 5s and 6s here. You watch this. It's not all 5s and 6s
So that's
here.
4.
Instead,
I
it's,
ignore them on 6s. No, so that's 4 ones.
I did 4 wounds. How many did they start off with the relic ones?
12.
12. So it's down to 8.
Yeah, good count.
That could be better.
12.
That is the end.
Which one did you go into? I'll let you choose.
The front one.
Front one. Always the front one.
Yeah.
Always the front one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so that's the end of the shooting phase.
Do you want to charge with these guys?
Will there be any charges?
Might as well, won't? Right?
What?
Might as well.
No, because at the end of my turn, I get 2 points for engage on all
yes,
fronts.
that's very true. That's
And
very
if
true.
I go charging in,
You
it doesn't
won't-
matter
you won't
where
get
I
it.
hid them or where I put them.
Yeah,
I
you
want
won't
the
get
2
them.
points for engage on all fronts.
That's true.
You cannot tempt me, sir.
That's true. That's very
You
true.
cannot tempt me.
That's true.
So that is the end of my stuff and things.
Combat there.
Just
Yeah.
combat.
You get
So-
to go first,
Yes, I do.
do?
I haven't charged this turn, so
No.
I just get 3 attacks
plus the chainsaw.
plus the chainswords. Yeah.
Yeah.
I took off my sergeants.
Did
so
you?
Yeah, because
Why?
So you didn't smite train me.
What?
Basically. Okay, so here we go, hitting on 3s.
Smite train.
Okay, that's 4 more misses. And that's 3 wounds.
3 wounds.
New model.
One of them is on 1 wound left.
Yeah, can I kill one?
No, you can't.
Now the brain bugs fight back.
Well, I'm going to pile in and consolidate now.
Of course,
This is
of course.
important because this stops you scoring all the things.
Yeah.
Right now,
Yeah.
this only gets you 10 points instead of 15 points, that pile in.
No, I get 3. Yeah.
No, you don't.
Because you've got.
Yeah, but
you've got- you've got-
I
you've got
outnumber
3.
you on that one.
Yeah,
now.
that's true.
So I
we
get
both
3, you
10.
get 3. Yeah.
both 3 and 2.
See what happened there?
Yeah, that's
that
very
was
good.
tactics and stuff. This stops you getting so many. Anyway, 4s to hit you with my headbutts, dunk. And honestly, it should be like 2s to hit because it's a massive head
It is,
flying
you
at
can't miss with a massive
But
head.
it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be so much to wound. Anyway, 4s to wound, strength 4. No, 5s to wound.
5s to wound,
Strength
yeah.
4, toughness 5. As I slam my head. I wound you once. I wound you.
3 up.
He did a wound, and the tide turns. Okay, end of the movement phase here. We've had reinforcements come in for the Crimson Fist. 2 squads of intercessors here, and over on this side of the board, we've got 3 aggressors. They've popped in there. There's been a bit of bargy here. You two behave yourself.
Who was me?
I've told you the helmet's there. I'll put it on one of you. Right, then we've had the advance from the 2 characters here and the aggressor moving up to support the unit of intercessors, which have been given the chapter master rerolls from Pedro Kantor. These guys have just kind of done a little formation Jenga line.
Yeah, I don't know why. It just felt like moving.
Just felt like moving something.
It felt like moving.
Yeah, and these guys haven't moved either, or he's fell back a little bit.
Moving.
Yeah, I was going to move him, then DC, and then Winter said, no, don't move him, so I moved him back.
Hashtag don't listen to witness.
No, I think I should have. What he said was true. So I'll just explain it quickly. So I was going to move here and start firing at the Tyrannifex, but right now I'm quite in a comfortable position in going into turn 2, and these are the threat at the moment. So I've actually stayed and will try and remove. So I will be using a CP as well to fall back and still shoot with them. That cost a CP, so I'm down to 2 because I do get my free one this turn.
You're not supposed to be helping him, Winters.
Well,
Yeah.
see, it's not. The curious thing about 9th edition is it's not just about destroying your opponent.
No,
it's about
scoring.
objectives.
Yeah, and board control.
Yeah, and your firepower here can help you score that objectives.
Definitely.
It doesn't really matter what's happening.
Yeah,
with
Tyrannifex can only target 2 units, and one of the guns isn't that good anyway. So, so shall we quickly do a psychic?
We will, just to say that this unit here is deploying scramblers into the midboard, and then he has only 1 left to do.
What are they doing now?
Deploying scramblers. So
What's that?
that's an action.
Just
So
scrambling eggs and
yeah, basically scrambling eggs.
pepper in there, some bacon. No.
Right.
Shall we quickly do psychic phase?
Yes.
So I'll smite the closest target, which is them.
Okay, smiting
Sorry.
the gaunts.
Yes.
No, they'll be closer.
Yeah, I'll smite them. That's fine.
Okay.
So 5, 6, 7, 8.
I have multiple denies that I can deny,
Okay.
but they're them. You can hit them.
Okay.
They're fine with that.
D3 is 1.
Just the one. One
So
lives.
1 lives, and then I'll give the 5 up invulnerable save, and that's a pass.
This I shall deny
Yes.
on an 8. I deny. I don't.
Quite close. But there's one gene stealer left.
I'll let you go.
We'll call him Pinky. Pinky and the brain.
Brain. Okay,
brain.
yeah, that's the second phase done.
Okay, psychic phase done. Movement phase concluded. Let's go into shooting, which is coming up. Hit and run warfare is being pulled here. The stratagem to allow these bikes to pull back and continue to shoot. Is there any minuses on that?
No minuses.
No minuses? Okay,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah, they've taken on the minus off the when you come in from reserve. What's it called? Auspex scan. They've removed the minus to hit there as well. So let's go. Okay, so
Wait for my gene stealer code.
let's do this. So hitting on 3s, and they're bolt weapons, so I generate an extra 2 hits there.
Lovely.
And here we go. Wounding on 4s.
That's
Okay,
quite a
so
few
that's
there.
5 wounds.
Mr. Winters.
5, 3 up invulnerable saves.
Okay, so 1's dropped.
One dropped. Yeah, there's 1 on 1 wound left, guys. Which is the one.
Yeah. And that one's on 2 wounds.
And that
Okay.
one's on 2 wounds. Okay, next up I've got these intercessors on this flank,
Okay.
going into them as well. Okay, I generate 2 extra hits because 3 extra hits actually. Because of the 6s.
Spoons and fists.
Naughty. 4s. Oh, that's a horrendous roll. Only 2 wounds. Look at that. Look at that. Look at
2
that.
3-ups coming up. Okay,
so
that's fine.
That's really
No, that's fine. Just still
Okay, so
double
1's
save.
down to 1 wound.
Yes.
Okay, let's start with the big hitters then. Let's
Okay,
go
so
into the contemptors. So we'll go with
Contemptor
the
number 1.
front one, hitting on 2s. All hits and wounding on 2s. That's 3 wounds.
I injured him. Is he still hitting on 2s?
Yeah, still hitting on 2s.
He is.
Sadly, yes.
But I injured him.
Yeah.
So
Still
like
hitting on
Tis
back-
but a scratch.
Tis but a scratch. 3 up invulnerable save.
Okay, so 1's
One
dead,
will die.
and the other one's a d6 is a 4. So that's
You know
2
when
deaths.
I tried to roll a d6 damage, that
You get
didn't
1.
happen.
You got a 1.
Yeah, it's true.
Okay, next relic. We've got 2s to hit.
Rinse and repeat here from the
Yeah.
Contemptor. You have 2 CP left. Do you think you can roll?
No?
No.
Yes?
Yeah, I'll reroll that
Yes.
one for
Yes.
Okay.
4
Yes.
hits and wounding on 2s.
Spend the CP.
Wounding on 2s. That's 3 wounds.
3
3
wounds.
And I'm
wounds.
down to 1.
3 invulnerable saves.
Yes, sir.
3 up. 1 fails.
Okay, 4 up.
What'd you get?
That's 2.
It's a 2.
It's a 2.
He lives on 1 wound.
He lives on 1 wound. What's the thing? There's the thing. I found the thing.
There's
Found
the
it.
thing.
There we go.
It tells you the thing.
Okay, let's quickly.
Importantly, though, I don't outnumber you on that objective
6,
anymore.
8.
So that one's contested.
6.
That is very true.
10. Okay,
What's happening now?
let's quickly finish this gene stealer.
Do you know what you're doing?
Yes, I am.
You're gonna shoot Pinky.
Pinky's gonna die.
Oh,
And
wow.
the
Okay,
brain,
I get 2
brain,
extra
brain.
hits there.
He's going to dodge it all.
And 4s.
He's going to dodge it all.
Okay, Mr.
He's gonna be
Winters.
fine.
That's, I don't know what that was, but I'll just take it off. So 3, 4, 5 wounds.
It could be 28 wounds and he will survive. Pinky will survive. He isn't surviving.
Oh god, Pinky got
He
smushed.
died 5 times over.
He did.
And then there's a lot of shots, so we can do this off camera. So I'll
Okay.
basically explain what I'm going to do. This one's doing an action, performing an action. So and there's actually a strat that allows you to shoot even if you're doing an action.
No.
Yeah, so that's I might do that.
That's for Space Marines.
So these are going to shoot into them. These are going to shoot into them. These are going to shoot into them, and we'll do all that off
A
camera.
strat that allows you to perform. It's good because Space Marines can multitask.
Yes, they can.
That's that transhumanness, right?
It is.
Like, can you like butter bread and breathe at the same time? I have problems.
Sometimes they can, sometimes they can't.
Right.
They can
Sometimes they just
multitask.
pass out.
They can drive a car and listen to the music. Sometimes I just sit in the car with the music on because as soon as I turn it on and try and drive, crash.
Crash.
So
You don't
need
wanna crash.
No,
I'm
don't
gonna
crash.
I'm gonna cut off. Okay, I put the helmet on you, didn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's not
Do you know
behaving.
why? Because he's not behaving
He's
himself.
not behaving.
I'm
He's
sorry.
touchy, which he shouldn't be. He's throwing dice on the floor, which he shouldn't be.
He deserves the helmet of shame. I was trying to record and
I would love a pet like this. A little death watch thing.
I'm sorry.
you've learned your lesson. Okay, right, I can finally tell you what's going on. At the end of that shooting phase, we've had the intercessors here, and the aggressor wipe out that unit of gaunts. We've still got the punished Mr. Winters in the corner.
Shall I mention that I farted now, or shall I?
Yeah.
Farted?
He farted. He did fart.
Did you edit it out?
Yeah.
Farted.
It was a gaseous bioform came into the studio, and then we're moving along here, and
I like
these.
it. That's very tactical. I like it. That's no. Can I come up now?
You can come up now. These aggressors fired into the Brain Boys, and this is what Mr. Winters decided to roll on his 3 vulnerable saves, and he ended up losing many of the Brain Boys. So,
Into the charge phase we go.
into the charge phase we go.
We need a 10-inch.
Okay.
10-inch.
10 inches here, into the zone, into the ball bags. Ooh, it's a 9!
I'll reroll from with my last CP.
The last CP, the heroic deed. Oh,
That's
double
two.
1, the hive mind is pleased, I guess. Okay. What have we got there, Mr. Winters?
Nothing.
Okay.
Water.
It's a water, it's a delicious water, bubbly water. Now, let's go into the points. Scores
Yeah.
on the doors.
27-21 to Winters. That's scoring. Yes! That's scoring his primary points for this turn. I haven't scored mine yet, so.
I'm winning.
So he's winning.
He is
I'm winning.
winning. End of the movement phase. Would you like to take us through, Mr. Winters? Your
This
thoughts?
is about denial because right now you're on. Prada's
21.
on quite. What?
21.
He's on quite a lot of objectives. So it's about him stopping him being on more than me. So I'm on 2 objectives, which is 10 points. And I've moved round, so I outnumber Pardo on this objective here.
Lovely.
So I'm scoring that one as well. So I haven't got more than you, but in your turn you won't have more than me.
No, I've just
so
got
we
10.
are in. I'm not ashamed to say that I am in points denial mode at this stage.
That is fair enough. Okay, so not much else has moved other than the brain bugs there. So let's go into psychic phase.
Smite.
Aha, smited.
I smite you. This is with the Zoanthropes, D3, 2 mortal wounds.
Okay, down to
because
1.
at the moment, because of the size of the squad,
It's
they can
less,
only
yeah.
smite, and they lost their second psychic power.
Oh,
Sadly.
If there's 3, you can do smite. If there's more than 3, you can do 2. And I can't. So my brain bug, the warlord, was smite, and that smites, and this is D3.
for a big 2.
Okay, 2.
So down to 3 on this one and 1 to
Thank you.
Sorry, sir.
And then the last thing I'm going to do is catalyst up the guys in front, and I may have forgotten catalyst last time. I'll try not to forget it this time. And that passes,
Yeah,
so
okay.
they will be catalysted up.
Okay.
Nice.
Round here, these guys are mainly trying to just score that objective there, but they will smite the aggressors. 5, 6, 7. This is a 7 to cast. I cast. I'm looking for the big magic 5 or 6 to kill one of them outright.
Oh.
I don't kill one of them outright.
Did you have a CP this
What?
time? Do you want to reroll?
Stop trying to tempt me, devil. Back in your box. Instead, what will happen is those dudes over there. So last turn with the Hive Guard, I shot at these,
Yes.
and I didn't do anything.
No.
And then I shot at these.
No, I did not. I shot at the.
Oh,
Contemptor.
the Contemptor, I
And you
didn't do
didn't do
anything.
anything.
So this turn, I think what we're discovering here is Hive Guard versus Intercessors. No. Hive Guard versus Dreadnought.
No.
Let's find out if Hive Guard versus Aggressors works.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah? Let's do that.
We like that.
It's a teaching moment. So this is 3s to hit your aggressors. Because let's face it, they've come running on the edge. They're aggressive. They're like argy bargy. Rah. We're like, no, aggression's bad. Let's talk. Let's
Calm
let's
down,
have some
boys.
talk.
Calm down.
Calm down.
Okay, so instead 3s to hit these guys.
I know Tyranids are known for their diplomacy.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're like Switzerland.
3's to wound.
We're not really evil.
No.
No.
Just a bit.
3s to wound. That's really
Yeah,
complicated.
that's common.
That's a wound.
That's
So what's
5
that?
wounds.
5 wounds.
5 wounds at -2 on your aggressive aggressors.
For 5.
Okay, here we go. Where are you going, Mr. Pardo?
I'm dropping the dice.
So 4 go through.
4 go
Four
through.
goes through.
One's
So-
dead.
He's dead, and then I've got 3 left.
3d3.
First guy.
Oh, he's dead.
He's
the
dead as dead can be. No, the other
There's
one.
2 left, and
Yeah.
he's
Yeah,
dead
they're all
too.
dead.
Very,
They're all
very
dead.
dead.
Wow. That's good.
Oof, that's big.
Finally, the Hive Guard did something of note.
They did indeed.
I'm thinking about charging him.
Okay, you do have to shoot with your big guys then.
Oh yeah, don't forget.
Mr. Big Guy.
No, that's Mrs.
Ah, that's the
Mittens.
missus. Okay.
Yeah, that's the Mrs. Mittens.
Do you want to shoot? Don't have to.
Yes. Thanks. I will put the 6 shots of doom into the aggressor.
Ooh,
Because
nice.
he's scary.
Yep.
And the other 8 shots, because I'm firing twice, into the...
Intercessors.
that's the ones, thank you.
Alrighty.
Thanks for coming.
That's okay.
3s to hit the aggressors. Oh, look at that, it's the best shooter I've done all day. It's a 1 dude aggressive. Why couldn't you do that earlier when I'm trying to find tanks and things? You've done it now. And it's just one guy fighting you know about it. I hit on 4s there, not 3s.
Yeah.
So that was only 4 hits, not 5s.
Okay. Yeah,
I will wound on 2s, however. I wound 3 times.
3 times. Is
Yes.
it minus?
It's -3, so.
Okay, I got. Did I get my 5? No, I failed that. So 6s. No.
He's very dead.
He got evaporated by the rupture cannon, the anti-tank
did.
weaponry.
Yes, he
plunged into his armor
Okay,
and destroyed
these
him.
go into
These
intercessors?
are the slinger salvos into the intercessors.
Ooh,
Oh,
no,
look
good
at that!
round.
That's actually quite a good round of
It
shooting.
is.
Strength 5 versus toughness 4. I'm going to wound you on 3s, and I wound 3 times
3
at
times.
-1.
So that's 1 dead.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
one's
a
gone.
sergeant. So
At this point, that is the end of my shooting phase.
That is the end of the shooting phase.
I'm actually going to charge in here.
Oh, okay.
Because
Wow.
this spiky dude, stop throwing stuff on the floor, Winters. This spiky dude gets +2 attacks on the charge, so this will stop him having the additional attacks. Mind you, you're going to hit me in your turn,
and this turn, if I survive.
and right now I'm out.
Do you want to think about it?
No, I'm not going to charge. I'm
Okay.
numbering him on this objective. It's about objective denial right now.
Yeah.
Yes, like you
That's
said
what's
earlier.
happening there.
That makes sense.
So at this point, I'm going to say that that's the end of my turn. I'm not sure if you have any of morale to take.
No, I don't.
But I will accept your surrender if you'd like to surrender.
No, sir. Want to turn 2?
Okay.
Turn 2?
Turn 2.
Well,
Wow.
it's got to be turn 3,
No.
surely.
Is it? Yeah.
Yeah, because they came on in turn 2. It's got to be
It's
turn
turn
3.
3. It's turn 3.
It's turn 3.
I was like, wow.
Turn 3 Crimson Fists. Coming up the movement phase for the Crimson Fists, we've got an advanced Intercessor Squad in this corner here. These guys are capturing this objective and facing down Mrs. Mittens. And we had the little mini castle moving forward here, but still holding on to that objective. These guys have not moved, no shuffling there this time.
Nope.
And the biker has stayed put, facing down the brain bugs. These guys are doing a little conga.
Conga.
That contemptor was destroyed earlier, and this contemptor has moved, shuffled across here, probably to face off against the big bug.
No one saw that.
No one saw anything. That's what we're talking about. The magic of cinema. So, movement phase is done.
Yeah.
Let's-
Psychic phase.
Let's go on the psychic phase quickly, yeah.
So smite into Mr. Big Boy.
Okay, Mrs. Big Boy.
That's a pass.
Yeah.
You can't deny. Can you deny?
Is there any denials there?
Yes, I'm going to deny you. It's 24 inch range. Some things I
Yeah.
can deny you. I deny you. Have it.
Nope.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
3.
The big 3.
Is 3.
It's got 11 left.
Okay, then I will. I'll give the vulnerable save again to everybody. That's a pass.
Okay.
Can I deny that?
Yep.
I can't deny
No,
that.
You cannot deny that. The
You know, I brought the psychic mastery with the things and the broodlord and the zone. You brought one librarian
doing-
and you're out cycling.
I know, it's crazy.
Yes.
Okay, shall we go straight into shooting? Shall we
yeah,
do
sure.
big
Let's go
boys?
straight into shooting.
Okay.
I
Where are
guess
we
these
starting
things
off?
happen when you pray to the gods of chaos.
Yeah,
you know, my
basically.
gods.
Stop reminding me of the gods. Okay, so biker first into these
Okay.
guys. That's an extra shot there. And 4s, 2 wounds,
2 wounds.
3 up and vulnerable
up.
save. 1 die.
1 dead. Okay, and then we're gonna go with these guys. So 10 shots, 2, 4,
These intercessors here.
8, 10. Yep.
Can they all see?
Oh,
that?
now actually.
Yep. I don't think they can all
No,
see.
now they can't see.
It's really annoying when someone takes one away and you can't see the thing.
So annoying. It shouldn't be allowed. Okay, so let's go into las cannons. So these guys will go. This guy will go into that zone throw.
Okay, not a problem.
Hitting on 2s, wounding on 2s.
Ooh.
I'll reroll one of these.
Command point.
Yeah, because I
But
failed.
now you have no command point.
Yeah, I
Now
failed.
He is.
I failed 3 of them.
Okay. 3 vulnerable saves.
I'm making pass. So that's a waste. Pardon.
I need to kill that
That's
thing.
pardon. That's a waste of command point,
I know,
isn't it? 'Cause
it
I don't-
was.
Pardon.
4 shots
Fire.
into that. Here we go.
Okay.
3 hits.
3 hits.
What?
Wounding on 3s, I imagine.
Yes.
Two wounds on to Mrs. Big Bug.
Five memorable saves.
Ooh, yeah.
Make
Wow.
He's still got 11 left.
Wow.
She is
You see
very
what happened
happy.
there?
Yes.
She just ate last cannon.
Do you know what happened there, Pedro? All your last cannons failed to do anything.
I know.
Welcome to my world.
Naughty, naughty. Pedro Kantor into Big Bug. All hits. 6s. 1 wound. Rerolling one wound. -2 now.
Why? Because that's the doctrine.
Yeah.
5. Nothing!
Oh!
Nothing!
And we'll quickly do these guys. So 10 shots there. 5, 6,
From this
7,
unit
8, 9, 10. Yep.
Okay.
That's really
hitting
bad.
on 3. That's really bad.
I love
It
that
is, though,
we're in the trash talking stage of Mr. Winters'
2 wounds,
campaign.
-2. 2
Minus
wounds.
2?
-2, yeah.
5s. It's on 9 wounds left.
Okay, and then these guys.
Yes.
There you go. These guys are re-rolling everything with a chapter master. Just failed 2, but I get extra shot there. And then 6s. That's 3 more
wounds.
-2.
5s.
Oh, yes.
It's on
One
8.
save, down to 8.
Wounds left.
Okay, so charges.
Okay, straight to charges.
Let's quickly do this. So he's charging.
Overwatch!
This.
I'm going to spend the CP to Overwatch.
Really?
Yeah.
You can't Overwatch. You haven't got guns.
No, but it can go.
Let's just say it does that.
I'm gonna go into both of them. 4. So.
Overwatch!
This is just madness now has ensued here.
Overwatch! Overwatch!
After many successful headbutts, they were all saved by Pardo. So we're now going to go over here.
Carry on here into here. 4.
That's enough.
That'll do it.
Yep.
Okay, so he's now into combat. Or they, I should say. There's more than one of them.
And I'll go with
Ooh.
him. Into
Am I
here.
going in?
You're Libby.
He's in.
He's in. Wow.
What about Kantor?
And
Is he
then-
brave enough?
Yeah, Kantor needs a 10.
Does he?
Yep.
I'll help. I'm helping. Come on, bring it in.
Yeah,
Come on.
I'll go in with him.
Oh! And a hero steps forward,
Kantor.
waving his fist.
Right, okay, so that's the end of the charge phase. Is nothing else you want to charge, right?
No.
Okay, so we'll grab some dice and we'll catch you guys back for combat. Okay, we're now starting off with me, the Librarian, getting the powers of the Dark Gods to finish this Tyranid off.
Yeah, hitting on 3s.
Okay, nice.
And then my strength is +1 on the 4. Is it +1 now? Yeah.
What is it?
On the sword.
Yeah, strength plus 1.
5s.
Ooh, 3 wounds.
So 3
And they're
wounds.
all 6s, look at that. I need 5s. I make all 3 of them!
Oh!
Okay, Kantor next. So he's got 5.
Plus shock assault.
Sorry? Plus shock assault, yeah, 6. Hitting on 3s.
Okay.
Failed 2.
No rerolls for Mr. Kantor
No,
anymore?
not anymore. And 4s. So 2 wounds.
2 wounds.
Rerolling one. No, it's just
Just for shooting?
Just
oh, cool.
5s.
Ooh,
I make one of them as well.
D3.
Isn't it 2?
Ah, it's flat 2 now. Flat 2.
Flat 2, so she's down to 6.
I'm down to
And
6.
now let's do the normal dudes.
So
So 2, 4, 6.
your
8.
librarian struck
10.
the sword and failed to injure the demonic hide. Kantor came in and just took its kneecap out. And now the other guy's like, try and bring it down.
I need to do 5 more attacks after this.
Here we go.
So these are hitting on 3s.
Okay.
I need to do 5 more.
That's a lot of attacks.
Because Pedro Kantor gives core units an extra attack within 6 inches of him. So
Oh, yeah, it's always done that, hasn't it?
6s.
Oof.
Alright.
Right.
What turn are we on? 3.
Yeah,
So
so
rapid fire doctrine is still in effect, right?
yeah, 2, 4, 6 wounds.
So these are 3s.
3s.
And
Just the 1
Just more
wound.
wounds.
Taking him down to 5. She's got 5 wounds left.
Exactly.
Very surprising that she's still around, but she will be fighting back.
I'll do the bike next.
Okay, over to the bike.
That's 6 attacks.
6 attacks coming in.
Hitting on 3s, that's a miss.
Okay.
And 4s.
4s.
3 wounds.
3 wounds.
in vulnerable saves. Takes a wound.
Ooh,
Down to
so
2.
down to 2.
Can I headbutt you back?
Yes, headbutt me back.
Have it at you.
The headbutting begins again. Okay, enough headbutting. Let's do some real headbutts.
That's a hit. That's not one.
No.
One hit.
And now you've
No,
got.
it doesn't hit, but doesn't wound.
Oh, I
right,
see.
this thing, I'm gonna stamp on Kantor. Stamp on his face.
Oh dear.
I hit on force.
I kind of hope you kill him.
Woo!
Yes.
What did you say out loud there? Say it out loud.
Kind of hope you kill him.
Thanks. Thanks for being impartial. 3's to wound. Woohoo!
Ooh, one wound,
minus
okay.
2.
4 up.
This is 20 damage.
It is 20 damage.
What is it? What's the damage? Is it D3 or 3?
I think it's D3.
Okay.
If it is D3, that's 3.
Big 3.
But we
Okay.
need to actually check the book.
Let's check the book and we'll mark them up. Okay, that ends off the turn. Starts into turn 4 for Mr. Winters. Now, Winters' SEO is actually on 37 points to 33, so he's just in the lead there.
Start turn 4.
Start turn 4, which means he's got a good chance there if he can hold on, make some key moves, make some key kills, and hold on to that victory, but chased by Mr. Pardo, nipping away.
I'm hanging on by my claws. I'm like trying to hang on there.
I love it.
I mean,
So-
honestly, it's a bit downhill, but I'm winning.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
winning. This is what victory feels like.
Oh, delicious. So we're going to go into the movement phase with Mr. Winters, and we'll catch you guys in a second. Into the movement phase with Mr. Winters. Not much has moved, a little bit of shuffling here from the brain bugs. Still holding on to that objective until they can get into psychic range.
I moved 1 unit.
Yeah.
Points denial mode.
You got to sell it to the people.
Yes. So we're going to smite with the brain bug into that dude.
Okay, sounds good.
So that's cocked, but that's a smite.
Yeah,
Would you
no.
like to deny?
No, I can't. I'm too far away.
Okay. And that's really cocked again. I'll kill him.
Big 3, that's the bite gone.
So then this guy
Yes.
is going to do his smiting. And that fails, but I can reroll 1s because that's what they do in the psychic test. And that fails.
Oh.
The next thing I'm going to do is catalyst this squad back here. And they're catalysted. So they're catalysted, smite is done.
Yes.
They're out of range to hurt anyone. Which is unfortunate,
That is.
but they're on objectives.
Yes, which is good.
So the first thing, so that's it for my shooting phase.
Not for your psychic phase.
Play phase.
That's it for my psychic phase.
Now the
Thank
good
you.
stuff.
I'm glad you're here. Well done. Yeah. We're in combat with your Warlord, and I know Slay the Warlord doesn't do anything these days, except
But-
make you feel really good and fuzzy.
Yeah.
So I'm going to shoot all my guns into your Warlord.
Okay.
You did step on the hat, so.
I did step on
You
the hat.
stepped on the
I
hat.
deserve it. Okay.
Kantor must die. 5s to hit, rupture cannon to the face. Did I hit?
Two
Yeah,
hits.
2 hits.
I hit twice!
Choose to wound.
That's enough.
2's to wound. Pedro Kantor. I wound you once! That's fine, I've got 2 commanders.
Do you want to reroll?
You only got 4 wounds left. No, this is fine. This
Okay,
is fine.
4. Failed.
You haven't got any CP,
No,
my
no
friend.
CP.
This is a 50-50 chance.
Ooh.
I can't tell you how warm and fuzzy I am feeling right now. 50-50 chance.
Oh!
That feels so good. That feels as good as a hot donut.
Oh
dumped in
dear,
chocolate.
oh dear.
And then all the other, oh no, they all went into Kantor as well. And you know those other shots, they were like into his dead, shrinking corpse. It's like, ah!
And now.
Pardo has agreed never to bring Kantor ever in the Crimson Fist history
said that.
ever again. He agreed off camera.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I heard it.
Yeah, I heard that.
Mainly because I'll have to play Kantor after you leave.
Right, okay. So,
High guard.
Hive Guard into them.
Already.
Oh, 1 minute. That drop dice don't count.
They don't count, no.
3s to hit your dudes.
Unless they're really good. That's
I
a
hit
lot
you
of
10
hits.
times, that's really good. 5s to wound. 5s to wound your dudes. Okay.
Choose to wound.
2s to wound, yeah. That's
2.
8 wounds.
4, 6,
8 wounds. I meant 2. I said 5s. I don't know why.
So that's
think the answer's probably beer.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wounds.
6 wounds.
6 wounds.
First guys,
Dead.
Second guy. Ooh,
not dead.
dead.
Okay, that's 2 dead. I've got 4 left.
Yeah.
No, I've got 3 left. No.
Oh.
Die!
Yep.
Last guy.
Oh, he lives on a wound.
put this.
Okay, with one guy remaining here, we're going to have 2 CP spent from Mr. Winters. He's going to be firing 2 shots of the Hive Guard into the Intercessor there, and the rest of the Hive Guard will be flying off into that squad over there to try and thin them down.
Is this the right move? Because maybe I could.
I think so.
It's a Hail Mary, but I could get them off of that objective.
Yeah, you could.
I like Hail Marys.
Hail Mary. Anyway, let's put these 2 shots into him on 3s and winning him on a 2.
That's it, it's a wound.
5 save. He's on 1 wound left, that dude, right?
Yeah, he's gone.
Right, and then the other 10 shots. This is the Hail Mary.
Hail Mary.
That's an American football term.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to kill them.
They get the egg and they throw it a long way. They call it football.
I know.
But they don't use it. I don't understand.
Comment below if you're American, tell us why. So,
Tell us why you're an American.
Yeah. Why are you American?
Mainly because they were trying to get away from us. Right? I think that's how that worked. 2, Doctor, I think, 2s to wound. Oh, look at that! That's quite good.
That's pretty good.
That's like 7. That's like 7.
6,
I could kill them
7.
if I kill them off that objective.
5s, right?
That's really bad.
2, 4, 6 wounds.
6 wounds, let's do some D3s.
Do you know how bad that is?
That was very bad.
On a scale of 1 to really bad, that's really bad. Right, the first one.
It's just the 1.
That's okay for you.
Yeah, that's good for me.
Now he's dead.
Now he's dead.
Okay, I got 4 left.
Okay. Ooh.
That's really good for you.
That's very good for me.
And now he's dead.
Okay.
I got 2 left.
2 left.
He's dead.
He's
That's
dead.
3 dead. 3 dead.
And the last one.
Sorry, you can roll that.
Ooh, just 3 in total.
I could have killed them all. But it was a Hail Mary throw.
He's going to want to make sure he takes the right ones.
Yeah.
Okay. That was Hail Mary, Mr. Winters, and it almost paid off.
Yes.
It almost paid off
Yes.
there. Is there any more shooting done? That is
No.
all the shooting, so
Yes.
we'll catch you guys for combat, which is coming up. So the big bug, she did her attacks back. Mr. Winters did it quickly, and no damage was done.
No damage.
No damage, but we're fighting back now.
Yeah, let's do the Librarian first. So he's hitting on 3s.
Ooh, that's a lot of hits.
And wounding on 5s. Yeah, that's 2
2
wounds.
wounds.
-3.
1 goes through.
Damage D3.
Oh, yes.
Is 1.
Just the 1. Down to 4 wounds.
And then these guys.
She
go
still
in.
holds on.
Fill with these and this.
Okay.
And looking for 6s.
Hang in there, Mittens.
1
Hang in there.
It's
It's turn 4, so it's -1. Failed to save. 3
down to
left.
3 wounds. Okay. And that is the end of the turn.
Yeah, that's end of turn 4. So
End of turn
I do have to do leadership here.
Okay.
So I've lost 3. And that's what I didn't want.
Oh
Yes,
dear.
it's one that
So
you didn't
1
want.
more
So
fleas.
1 more fleas here.
And then on a 1.
And a 1. Yeah. No, that's fine.
Ooh, that could have paid off Mr. Winter's big there.
Oh.
That was a close
so
one.
we could have killed
I'll
that.
quickly do the points, yeah? So you haven't got engage all fronts again. You didn't get bring it down. You didn't get surround them.
Do you know what? I'm doing surprisingly well. You've
So,
got
yeah, so
a couple of dreadnoughts back there and some units on the right and left.
I've got more than
And
this,
then
right?
this.
I get 15.
That's it.
Yeah, I've got 15.
I thought it was all over. Honestly, I thought it was all over. But I'm fighting back.
Yes.
And
40. It's 37-48 starting my turn.
37-48.
I do get 15 points because these are objectives secured.
5,
I've got this
10,
one here, and I've
yes.
got these guys here.
So you've just taken over.
Yeah, and I do need to. Have you killed anything this turn?
Me?
Yes, you get Pedro Kantor. So if I kill 2 things, I'll get grinding down, which I didn't last turn.
Did I kill the bike?
Yeah, and the bike.
So you've got to kill 3
I have to
things.
kill 3 things.
Difficult, yeah.
difficult.
Okay, so we're now moving into turn 4 for
me.
you.
Me.
Crimson Fists. End of the movement phase there for the Crimson Fists. The scores are 48-37, I believe, but now with deploying Scramblers at the end for the last time, that puts you another 10 points ahead. Is that correct?
Yeah, 58-37.
58-37 there.
It's obscene.
Obscene. The
Obscene.
Crimson Fists are holding on against the Tyranid swarms. We've had the unit move here and they are deploying the Scramblers this turn because they couldn't last turn because they advanced.
Yeah.
We have a fallen back unit of Intercessors and me. The Librarian has fallen back from
Why?
Mrs.
Why
Mittens.
fall back from glorious combat? Why are you doing that?
Scared. Scary cat.
They know fear today. The Contemptor is shuffled along this way, probably to get a bead on Mrs. Mittens there to
Is
shoot
that why
her.
they're falling back?
Yeah.
So you can shoot them with guns
Yeah.
instead of punch.
Always choose guns, guys. Choose wisely.
That's not a good thing to tell people. And then this can attempt to shuffle forward again, maybe to get a charge off, or I don't know.
Just the next turn, just be on these objectives and stuff.
Okay, to ensure that. And
they move 9. And
this guy's shuffled out.
Fast.
Out of line of sight. So that's moving phase done.
Yeah, I can't do any psychic phase because I've fallen back.
Of course.
So on to shooting.
On to shooting.
Straight into shooting. So this guy is going to go into that turn effect.
Okay, let's do it.
So 2s.
3 hits.
And 3s wounds.
Okay, big 3s. That's 3 wounds, Mr. Winters.
5 ups. 5 up.
He saves 1, 2 goes through.
How many left?
There's 3 wounds left. Double 1. So.
Does he go crazy?
Oh, that'd be amazing.
Crazy.
No.
Okay.
So crazy. But she is removed.
Loving you.
Next up, I'm gonna go into your warlords. No, I'm gonna go 2 shots into your warlords, 2 shots into this guy.
Split firing always works.
Always works.
Split firing
into your warlords, hitting on 2s.
Pretty sure you said otherwise earlier, Mr.
Wounding on 2s.
That's 1
I'll
wound.
reroll this with my
last CP. That's 2 wounds, Mr. Winters.
into your warlord. So does he have a 3 up as well?
Yes.
Okay.
Not the warlord of the Mittens army. Oh no! He's got
D6.
2.
Oh, the warlord is slain.
And then into the other baby, big head baby. 2 hits.
The big head baby.
And 2 wounds. 2 wounds. Big head babies.
Oh, it sounded a bit like.
Right, so what do we say? 3s.
Oh,
That's
I fell 1
goes through. That's the big 6. He's gone. The second big head baby is gone. So
You called me.
is that at the end of the shooting phase? Oh, headbutting back! Alright, you two, keep it down. Okay, shooting phase has concluded. I'll catch you guys back for any charges. So, it's the start of turn 5, but at the points for the Crimson Fist being 64?
64.
Along with 34.
138.2. I'm 21 points behind.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
And I've got 2 units.
Yeah.
And that's scoring the primary as well for this turn, so.
Yes, exactly. So, I think...
I think at this point I must concede and say this is the way the world
it was a fantastic game. Let's have a fist bump of friendship after all the conflict, all the talk online.
I think we should do this.
Yeah. It was good, it was close, it was brutal, it was fun, it's hot, I'm drunk. It was lovely. I had a lovely time. How did you have a lovely time?
I had a lovely time.
I had a lovely time.
We're going to
It was remarkably gentle. The smell, however.
We're going to talk about the smell and the rest of how the game went in the conclusion, which is coming up. There we have it. The Winters SEO versus SN clash is done and dusted. I feel like I've been through a marathon and a sprint at the same time.
And a nursery. We recorded the game in a nursery.
We're all winners here except for me. I was the loser. No, I had a fantastic time. It was a crazy game. Turn 1 was absolutely mental.
It was I
really hope everyone enjoyed it at home. Let's talk about the game itself. Then I got some questions and bits and bobs I want to ask. So first and foremost, let's go to Mr. Winters, as you are the guest.
Yes.
Did you enjoy the game first?
Yes.
Excellent. And what went wrong for you? What went right for you? What will you change? Well, how the game?
Game-wise, throwing myself at my opponent, crashing against the walls of their blue armor, and having the resilience to withstand the counterpunch. That was the plan.
Okay.
None of those things happened. So the plan failed.
Yeah.
What would I do differently? Not that.
Okay. The tactical genius that continues to flow from Windows.
Normally it does. Normally it's. I mean, it's dirty Gene Stealers.
Yeah, it's pretty nasty.
Hitting on 2s with the rending and the sidekick and the thing and the stuff and the. See, Invictus tactical warsuits die in turn 1, turn 2. They always die.
Yeah.
But they're good. And the reason why they're good is because all of a sudden there is 26 wounds, toughness 6 wounds in front of you that you must deal with first before you get to the meat and potatoes. And they're less than 150 points each. And if you run Blood Angels
160 now.
160 now. And if you run, well, it's still cheap. If you run Blood Angels or Space Wars in particular, they're an auto include, I think, having that.
Yeah.
But in this list as well, essentially what we've got here is a very DACA heavy Crimson Fist list. And the war suits are your distraction carnifexes, your distraction units. And you have to do, not only are they good distraction units, but they're distraction units that some distraction units you don't have to deal with, but in this case you have to deal with them because the output is so significant.
Yes.
So there was that.
Yep.
And yeah, so your army, Pardo's army, stopped my army doing what my army does.
Right.
And I think I made some plays later on here or there.
Yeah, for sure.
But ultimately, I need more beer.
The hive mind is thirsty.
Beer always wins.
Yes. Here's the winner here today. Well, thank you, Mr. Winters. Over to the victor. Woo! My
celebration.
He always does those.
Rubbing it.
First of all, were you scared of hive fleet mittens when they were placed on the table?
Yeah, especially when they went first. Like, it's a nasty list. There's a guy that it's called Chema from close by in Algeciras, and he plays a very, very similar list. And I played against that list a couple of months ago, just after lockdown, one of the first times that we could play. And he smashed me with a very similar list with all the mortal wound outputs.
He played it better than me.
He played it better than you. The problem is that, I'm going to say it right now, I play Kraken a lot. I'm the one that plays from the team that plays Tyranid the most.
Right.
So I really knew what they could do. I know they would hit hard turn 1 and things would reach turn 1, so that's why I deployed stuff in certain ways so I can move and then destroy the second wave before it hits. And the distraction carnifex, like 160 points, like Winter says, 160 points from Victor Warsword, that just stops the second or third wave to approach is just key. And as you can see in the game, it exactly happens. It stops anything on the left flank to actually approach against me. And
it's true.
And when I have so many guns in the back, just shooting at anything that's behind that, it's just really good.
Now, you did win the game. However, Mr. Winters did kill Pedro Kantor.
Yes.
He is no longer
Crushed him.
canon in the lore at all. He has been wiped, expunged.
Yeah.
The Great Devourer has taken him.
Redacted.
Redacted is the
from
word.
the Imperial record.
So it is a moral victory
Yes.
to all of the Winters SEO fans out there.
Thank you.
Worry not. And I was going to try and get you a pack of hobnobs as a victory present, which I'll give you tomorrow because
It's here.
all the stores were closed.
thank
Just
you, thank you
invisible.
so
Everything
much.
was closed.
Appreciate it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because we know you love the
yeah.
hobnobs. But yeah, look, really appreciate, like, huge appreciation from us for you to come down, Mr. Winters.
No, the main thing for me is you talk about the fight and you talk about the thing. Can I interrupt? I'm interrupting.
I love Winters.
already
Intro. The Winters ramble, everybody.
Look, I flew 2,000 miles to be here. This is my fourth occasion.
Fourth.
3 other occasions were at the SN, battle reports, no retreat tournaments. But there's a reason why I spent the money and took the time to come all the way here. And the reason why isn't for the game, though the game is the reason why is because being here with you guys is awesome. And you're worth flying 2,000 miles to have a fun game with. There's people from Canada and Australia and from Mars and from Neptune that fly all the way here. I mean, imagine living in Australia and taking like 3 jumps on a flight to get here for a tournament.
Yeah, it's true.
There's people who do that. Who does that? People do that to get here for the retreat that you put on. And it's not just about the event, it's about the people behind the camera. It's about you guys.
Thanks.
You touch me in all the right places. So I wanted so much to come back here and say hi and play a game and enjoy myself. And that's why I'm here.
It's been really fun. Since the moment I picked him up,
Yeah,
he's been bouncing like Tigger from
I'm
Winnie the
excited to be here.
Pooh. You know, it's like, it's been fun. It's been fun. Well, and it was a close game.
It
It's
wasn't.
been like so much things.
It was close
guides.
until it wasn't.
Yeah.
It was close, but
But it got like there was a point where it's like we actually spoke about it off camera where it's like I've got it.
Yeah.
And then suddenly in turn 3 it was like do I have
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
It's like, so
They're the best games. Those kind of games
those
are the games.
I think the kind of list I have relies on the invulnerable saves coming in. If the invulnerable saves hold,
yeah,
then you can't kill anything.
But I think you hold quite a lot. There was a lot of shots going in there.
Yeah.
I think you did quite well with those invulnerable saves.
Yeah. I think you've got a surprisingly good list as well. Your list is actually...
It is.
Yeah.
It's got... I mean, you've played it.
Oh, God.
Yeah, and
played it.
now with the Outriders, where...
What is the weakness of the Crimson Fist list, DC? What's
Oh,
the weakness?
is there a weakness?
Is there a weakness? I'm asking you.
I think your list actually was one of the ones that I was kind of looking at to take it because of that invulnerable save, because of their minuses, and because of their consistency.
Yeah.
You need consistency your side, I think, to be able
Right.
to halt them.
Yeah.
And those zone throws could have been the one.
Yeah, and I don't know if we mentioned it at the beginning, but if I would have brought the Leviathan, that would have done severe damage to those
Leviathan is terrifying.
stone throws.
You wanted to bring the
20
new
shots.
models. Yeah.
20
Yeah.
shots, I would probably be wounding 15 times every turn, and like those 15 wounds definitely would have failed some of them with those 3 up. So it's good that I didn't bring the Leviathan, but I think I'm dropping the Leviathan anyway because I do need board control. It's all about board control and getting
With the
objectives.
Outriders.
And the Outriders just put the icing on the cake.
Yeah.
I just need some eliminators now. And I think I've got the...
I've gone up against Outriders a few times, and they were surprisingly tough because they're toughness 5 with 4 wounds.
Yeah.
You're looking at 12 toughness 5 wounds there that can shoot and can fall back and charge, or fall back and shoot with the new stratagems.
Yeah.
There, I've found them, because the other thing about them is they only come in units of up to 3.
Yes.
You can't bring them in units of 6, whereas Blade Guard you can. I've found Outriders, not only have they got the maneuverability, but they're surprisingly resilient in the games that I've seen.
I put 20 acolytes into a unit the other day on SN Plus against Shaggy's Outriders.
Yeah.
And they didn't even kill the whole squad.
They're surprisingly
The only
resilient.
negative for me about the Outriders is that everybody shoots them with anti-tank weapons. They see them as
But
a
then
threat.
they tanks up getting hit.
It's good. But what I mean is that those big guns are the ones that take them down. That's the I think they're still good. I think they feel
I mean, kind of having the 2 weapon beasts in a Tyranid list, be they Screamer Killers coming up the board or Gunfexers at the back shooting, is they're screaming shoot me, shoot me,
which is good sometimes.
and they're not really winning the game for you like as I mentioned in turn 2, turn 3 when there was that one big one back in the corner. The thing that wins the game for you is the zone thropes moving up and swarming.
Yeah, and getting board control with that 3 up in vulnerable. That's why I had to stop it as quickly as possible.
Having anti-tank against your fast units, that's sometimes you want the anti-tank weapon to shoot those units.
Yeah, definitely.
Sometimes.
Yeah, cool. That's true. Well, look, again, appreciate you coming, Mr. Winters. We absolutely loved having you coming here, and we want you to probably come again.
I want to come again.
Maybe fight Chris, because he's easy.
I don't want to fight Chris.
No one wants to fight Chris.
You can fight me in my GC that cold.
I'll fight you, but anything but Chris, please do.
Let's say it now. 13 versus the Gene Stealer cards.
Oh.
You know, I've gone up against Gene Stealer. I've never lost against the Gene Stealer card.
That's even better then.
Yeah, I won't say what I happened with my first game against the cult. But yeah, we can do that for sure because Mr. Winters will be coming back. He doesn't have a choice now. We've already bought him a ticket.
Yay!
So,
I like
maybe.
You bring me beer.
Well, yeah, we'll feed you beer.
I
and
love it.
We'll look after you. Give you belly rubs.
You guys are so nice.
Well, so thank you so much for watching, guys. Really appreciate it. We hope you enjoyed the challenge face-off that was Winters versus Mr. Pardo. And if you want more content, we have SN Plus. SN Plus is on snbattlereports.com. It is our exclusive members only content. We have video battle reports in there. We've got the old school classic White Dwarf style in there. It's more fun for all the family. So check it out, guys. We appreciate you watching, like I said. So please subscribe if you haven't before, and we'll see you again soon. Bye.
Bye.